Yeah.
Yee.
Oh yeah, here's the dude who's just like watching us.
Yeah.
What up, Mano?
Alright, so, I have a plan.
Are you?
And that plan is... we're gonna get shredded as fuck, boy! So,
I'm sickened, but curious.
I propose we train fisticuffs at this dojo. Let's use the other training mats so that we don't accidentally punch this guy and immediately get expelled from House Redoran. I'm going to put on a slightly friendlier looking hat so that doesn't look like we're just fighting to death.
Yeah. I'll do the same.
I'm actually going to take my hat off. Yeah. I propose, yeah, we train fisticuffs here at the Honourable House Redoran dojo. And then we can train sneak at, I guess... We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe House Hlaarlu has a dojo somewhere.
This is just like how they used to do it back in the old days.
Just like training in Imperial City, huh?
Yeah.
This is how
Actually,
we settle
most of the training. Most of the training on how to solve crimes is just this.
Beat them until they confess, regardless of whether it's true or not. Alright, we can say I won that round. What if... Let's see if we can train two things at once. I'm going to stand here facing this wall, and you sneak behind me and punch me, and see if you can level both your sneak and punching at the same time.
Ooh. Yeah, multi-track drifting. I'm just doing kidney punch. Okay, well, I'm training my hand-to-hand.
Does it say that you're sneaking?
It did for a sec. I think it might be... Oh, if I stand at this... I think it's because I have to also keep away from Mano over there.
Yeah, you have to be sneaking from everyone.
No, I can't. I can be hiding from everyone, but then as soon as I start punching, it seems to
I guess that kind of makes sense. I'm just hoping that in between punches, maybe it resets and you are sneaking.
Yeah, I'm sneaking a little bit here. But it seems to fluctuate based on... He's standing still and moving his head from side to side, and it seems to depend what side his head is currently looking at, whether I'm sneaking or not.
I am in third-person camera, but I don't think that affects it. I think it's according to player model.
Okay. Well, yeah, between punches I'm occasionally getting the sneak icon. I haven't trained any sneak, though.
What level is your hand-to-hand? I mean, just keep punching and tell me what it is next time it comes up.
Yeah. Critical damage.
Oh, nice.
I keep getting critical damage notifications. Does that mean it's sneaking?
You're definitely sneaking. You can only get that if you're sneaking.
Okay, I just got 19.
Nice. Right, that explains why I was winning, because I think I'm on 47.
Yeah, I mean, you're a little bit better than me.
My stamina regen is also pretty jacked. I'm still on like 85, 90% stamina. In fact, if I open my inventory, I can tell you in real time what my stamina is. It's about 250 out of 300.
I'm not sure I'm going to train up my sneak fake fast because I'm on... I'm only on 31 actually at that. I hope I would have got a point by now.
As long as you're trading both at once.
It's got 3 critical hits in a row.
So while we're doing this, let's have a think of what else we could train in the dojos.
How can you track like your progress through? Oh, there, yeah. Okay, so I'm currently on 67. Oh, 69. 71. Okay, I'm very slowly training sneak just by sitting here.
What level was your sneak anyway?
31.
Oh, that's pretty solid.
What can we train in a dojo? The problem is not my stuff like destruction. That seems a bit risky.
We could train in a temple actually, or anywhere with an altar, where I can regenerate my magicka.
Oh yeah.
Then I could train block while you train a weapon of your choice. We'll find you basically the shittest possible, like, I don't know, long sword or short blade, and then you'll just keep hitting me with it, because I don't think it matters how much damage you do, and I'll keep training my block.
Ah, yeah. I'm so close to getting a point in sneak. Go on. Yes, sneak skill and...
Hey! And that
did I finally knock you down?
I finally
Excellent.
run out of stamina.
Your turn. This should be over a lot quicker.
I'm not even sneaking. That's how unsneaky I am. Not hitting. I can't see either of them, of you. What if I step back? No, I am just the unsneakiest individual.
Yeah, you're not exactly subtle.
And I'll just tap you out. Or tap you until you tap out. I think that makes more sense. And then we can find another dojo. Ah, there we go.
yeah.
All right, so let's
review
this dojo. So I'll start with this one. You can review the next one. So we'd say there's two training mats. That's good. That's always good. It gives room for two practice sessions at once. Vvardenfell. How do we like him? He likes us 53. Okay, that's middle of the ground. What training does he offer? Oh, he's a bit of a snob. Doesn't like our rank. So
he's got a decent outfit.
He does have a
his
decent
attitude
outfit.
could use some adjustment.
So I don't rate him too highly. But he's
What
not
about
outright unpleasant or anything.
What about the potions over the facilities over here? We got some drinks to refresh yourself and hydrate. Always hydrate, kids.
Yeah, and it's fairly spacious as they go. I definitely always like the interiors with these vaulted ceilings, nice designs as well. Couple of shields, couple of staves. I guess they could use a few more armaments, but it's all very clean. They've clearly got a couple of buckets, one for each mat. So all in all,
I'll say this though: no airflow.
No airflow. That is true.
Bad for training on hot days.
There's only some candles, but it'll warm up real quick with if there's two people in each mat. Maybe they leave the doors ajar when we're not looking, but even so, it's in the back of the giant crab. So I think all things considered, give it a 3 kwama eggs out of a basketful. Yeah,
I think that's fair.
So yeah, middle of the road. I like the refreshments. I like the very good amount of space, but could use more weapons.
Could use more windows, and the owner's a little bit of a snob.
The owner's a little bit of a snob.
Yeah. We're basically gonna do like Guy Fieri's dungeons, dive-ins, and drive-throughs, but for dojos.
Dungeons, dojos, and
dungeons, dojos, and.
Can we think of anything that starts with D that exists in Morrowind?
D's nuts.
Fuck's sake.
What? I'm in Morrowind, therefore D's nuts are in Morrowind. That is simply facts, my man.
I guess if we need to cool off, like, this is a very nice, large space. It is very well maintained, but we'll give it a 3 out of 5, and we can revise our rating if
based on comparison to the others.
Other ones are somehow atrocious. A good place for me to restore my magicka. I might as well practice. I might as well just fail to heal myself. Yes. I think what happens is that each spell, because Almcivi Restoration cures all your attributes, and presumably each attribute curation
would be like a
counts as a separate spell.
X, yeah.
So it's hitting me with like 12 spells simultaneously, and because I've got a 1 in 4 chance of absorbing, then clearly I absorb several of them at minimum.
Nah, minimum
good,
would be
very
none,
good.
but that would require real bad luck. Well, that's just a dude's house. We can't go in there, which is the exit from the crab.
Is it locked? If it's not locked, we can go right in. It is not. Goals Lervu.
My prices are
Barter
reasonable.
spells and spell making. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, that's a good combo.
Mark and recall. Fortify Magicka on self. That I'm sure we could do some memes with that. Spell absorption. Do I know spell absorption? Oh, I do. I've got spell drinker. I am on the lookout for meme spells that we can turn into cursed enchanted items. What are we going for next, actually? Ooh, this is a space.
Something to get us in and out of places.
Do we have actually, while he's not looking, I'm going to cast a little on Ducey's open door.
I'll watch the door. I'm on lookout.
Some expensive clothes, and the others are too high. Do we have we've only made the so we can right now we can only nick things if they're out in the open. We can cover our tracks, but we can't actually we're no
Yeah, we
better
can't
at
open
unlocking
stuff at the moment.
How are you for lockpicks?
I'm really low down, actually. Let me see.
Okay. So let's keep an eye out for lockpick vendors.
Misk. Yeah, I've got a bunch of probes, but no, I think I've used up all my lockpicks.
You may as well practice probing this chest here. I'll watch the door. In fact, I'll train my sneak.
Trap disarmed.
Or die trying. Alright. Let us... Do we have any quests? We could vaguely guide our journey by trying to complete something. We've done the pilgrimage of the Seven Graces, haven't we? We just need to report it at
yes.
the temple. Mysterious killings in Vivek.
Where are we at with like
diamonds.
the Thieves Guild?
We still haven't gotten diamonds for Habasi because we got incredibly
Oh
scarce
yeah,
diamonds
we got
instead,
distracted because we found out we could use them to do a soul scam.
which is excellent, but also very cursed.
Quite literally cursed diamonds.
Oh, what is
Yeah, this isn't the right way.
somebody else's house?
I think we have to go out via the ground floor of this area.
I think it's higher up. I will consult the map. Don't think it's here. I think it's the... it's... Yeah, I think you're headed in the right direction.
I don't think I am.
Yeah? Yes, it is. It's here. Up where I am? Where...
Yeah.
Where'd you... Ah, there you are.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah. In fact, it's these two.
Okay.
So what quest do we want to do? We need to be on the
Do
lookout
stuff-
for a diamond, but I mean, until then, there's no reason to go back to...
If we're looking to train
Laura.
some sneak, we could try doing some stuff for the Thieves Guild. We've really got off the ground with them.
Yeah, but we need a diamond for that.
Oh, that's what we need a diamond for, is it?
Yes, although we could ask around at the other Thieves Guild locations. There's one in Sadrith Mora. Your friend Big Helende.
Yeah.
Do we have a quest for her at the moment, actually?
I think we're supposed to get some kind of
potion
alchemy
recipe.
thing. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's make our way to Sadrith Mora. What dojos are there in Sadrith Mora?
The world is my dojo. People keep asking me, stop trying to throw me on the judo throw. I'm just on the train to work, but I don't let that faze me.
Oop. Let's see how much cash the enchanter Lethavari has. Because maybe we could turn something
I
else
think
around.
we hit him relatively recently.
True.
Good point.
Oh no, he's got nearly 3k for me, so I think he's restocked.
Oh, nice.
Can we hurry this up?
I'm in the wrong little house.
Let me know how much cash you have as well.
I've only got 700 on me because I think we gave the bulk to you for trying to.
Fair.
There's the clothier. Where's the enchanter? Is this one? Oh, it's this one over here. Yeah.
How's your speechcraft?
Me bad, talk do. My speechcraft is only 13. Most of the reason most people like me more than you is just because I'm a dark elf, and most of them are dark elves.
Well, 13 is still three more than me. What's his affinity for you, and also, actually, that's my only question.
He likes me 55.
Ah, nice. I think he likes me 44. What can we sell him? I think you're the one. You're the.
I've got some soul gems still.
The soul gem treasurer. A greater one should be able to wipe him out. I'll speak to him at the same time and see how much he would charge for our next enchanted meme.
A greater and a couple of commons sells them out.
All right.
Does he have any empty? Yeah, he's got some. Actually, he's got some greater, some empty greater and common for me to buy though. Let me see. What are they? If I really want to rob him.
So I can already make the meme item, but it costs way too much. It costs 18,000. But I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay, I got a greater soul gem and 4 common soul gems, and left him with 1 gold.
Very nice. Do you by any chance know a spell called Charm?
I do not. No, I know distraction, but not charm. I've seen people who will sell it to me. I think in Balmora.
Okay. I'm going to make a couple of Garbo spells at the... let's go to the Old Rune Mages Guild. And I'm
just going to make a...
Yeah. I'm going to make a couple of garbage spells just to train my Restoration and my Mysticism, because I want to be able to cast... Actually, do I want to be able to cast... No, scratch that. I'll just fortify my Restoration. And that way I can cast a spell that makes me more charismatic for a bit. Actually, how is... Yeah, I'll make a couple of weak illusion and restoration spells. That should enable us to get better deals. Because I'm sure it would have been cheaper for you, but not that much cheaper. Who is a spell maker? You, sir.
It's it's the lizard dude up here, isn't it?
Ah, Monsieur Lizard.
I'm listening, please.
I wish to... Well, actually, I do want to learn those specific spells first. Unless... My journal has been updated.
Oh, he wants to tell me. Yeah, he wanted to tell me a little secret. Have we heard about poor Ines Sarandras? He lost his patrimony betting on the Guar. Oh. Sold every piece of the family silverware to pay his debts. A pity. I think it's driven him a bit mad. Wears clothes fit for a lord and hasn't got a drake for a meal. Alright.
Too many spells. What about you, Errant Jotane?
He only sells like 3 spells for me. I think I bought a bunch
you bought
of
him out already.
Yeah. I think he didn't have all that many to offer in the first place, but he had lots of interesting destruction and
Do you
restoration
know
spells.
telekinesis?
Telekinesis. No, I can only do telekinesis.
What does that mean?
telekinesis.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a shit joke. Yes, I know telekinesis.
I thought it was an actual thing. I was like, eh? I hadn't heard of that one. So you don't know that spell. I might grab it.
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just being annoying.
I'm gonna continue looking for fortify.
Charm.
Yeah, charm or fortify. Charisma, ideally both.
Definitely seen someone around who wanted to sell me charm, but she couldn't have been that convincing. So maybe she doesn't know it.
Hey.
So make it quick.
May I help you?
Might not have been here either.
I haven't much time.
Well, we were going to port over to Sadrith Mora, so we can try it there as well.
Training. You can't train me anything useful.
Oh, has your girlfriend got any money with which to buy sell gems?
Oh yeah. Good point. Hey babe, what's up? How much money you got? No, she's still on the like 20 gold we left her last time.
There's a mysticism skill book in the corner here. Be careful not to accidentally pick up a bottle and get everyone to kill you.
What, the sun's dawn, or
That's
oh
right.
no, where were you? Oh, if I press E, is it going to read the book or pick up the book?
It's going to read it.
Where were you when dragon is killed? That's mysticism's going to increase to 23.
I am actually just going to make a spell called Heal Good, Restore Health on self by 1 point for 1 second.
To train your mysticism.
Yes. Actually, what if I...
Well, up at the
Oh, I
Argonian,
can
I
make
might
it
make
for
the same
2
thing. So
seconds.
I'd like to train my mysticism as well. So I might do the same thing.
I can do
Excuse
1
me.
point for 2 seconds. And that's still only 1 point of mana, so...
Let's
What am I gonna
do.
do? Heal Good. And then... Yeah, that works. And then spell making, I'll also make a chameleon on self again.
When it's restore health, range, touch, target, self. There we are. Okay.
Wait, how... 5 points. 10% for 15 seconds on self.
Does this mean, will this count as a successful cast even if I'm already at full health?
Yes. Right, I'm going to cast Chameleon on self. How long can I get away with it and still have it for only... Wait, a magnitude of 1. I'm going to be 1% sneaky for the rest of my natural life.
It beats your current 0.
Wait, actually, let me make it for like 5 seconds, I think. Because that's how long I reckon it'll take for me to... Yeah, so magnitude 11 for 5 seconds. That only costs 1 point of magicka, and that means I can constantly cast it, I think. So as long as I'm casting it, I'll be 11% sneaky. It's completely pointless. Is there a way I can make this more of a meme? Let me think. What if I did it on touch in an area? Ah, for no additional cost, I can make it in a 1 foot radius, which might be enough to cloak both of us. That is a meme I enjoy more. Let's see. It's essentially a very, very weak version of that ring. Or was it a ring or an amulet that we did in the end?
It's the amulet, the necklace.
Right. Sneak good. Bye. Alright, alright, alright. How much does it level? I'm currently on... Oh, exactly 11. Level 11 illusion. Let me zoom out and see if it can... No, I failed. I don't think it made any effect on me, but it made you very slightly transparent.
Yeah.
Let me hang on. How short is 1 foot then? Because yeah, it definitely had no effect on me. Maybe I absorbed it? Wait, did I absorb it? No, I don't think I did. Maybe... No, because it should work on me as well. Maybe 1 foot is just too small.
That's why God made us with 2 feet.
Oh wow, this is a very powerful boost item actually. As long as I cast it successfully, it doesn't matter whether I do it on me or you. Okay, well we can run around sneaking. Actually, that probably would be quite a silly meme. I could cast spells to keep you sneaky. Wait, did I just absorb something? Maybe it just doesn't allow me to become sneaky, but I can. It's still definitely proccing on me because otherwise, what would I have absorbed?
I give myself. I've got Keely Feely, which heals me 1 point for 2 seconds to train my respiration, and I've got Touchy Watchy, which gives myself telekinesis for 1 second to train my mysticism.
Where are you going, boy?
Should we find someone who sells us charm, though?
Yes, we should. Let's go to Sadrith Mora and rate the Fighters Guild there. I think I already know what rating I'm going to give it.
Can't remember the Fighters Guild there.
Actually, it's not that bad. It's just very small. All right.
Ooh, yuck! Poor.
Take me to Sadrith Mora.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay, let's interrogate everyone for their spells.
It'll just be done by, alphabetically. No duties or advancements. Do you? Oh, you. Alright, she'll sell spells. She sells sea spells.
Ah. And we
By
are by
the
the seashore.
So true, King.
1750 gold over here, my guy. Would you like to sell some?
Oh, I see you have. I see you.
I'm
I see you have money. Would you be interested in not having
You
money?
want something from me?
Blind could be a good meme, but I'm not convinced it doesn't aggro
Go
people.
ahead, I'm listening.
Do I know Burden?
That guy asks way too many questions.
Okay, I'm definitely going to learn Burden if it's not an extortionate one. Burden of Sin. Yeah, that's fine. We've got money now.
I wiped him out, but the only filled gems we have now are grand. So basically, anyone with less than 10k gold is not worth talking to, or with like a lot of shit, ways to give them a lot of gold.
You know what? I'm not gonna say what spell I've bought. It will turn up. I'll enchant something stupid at some point. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, where should we try
I'm gonna
next for
buy a bunch
charm?
of stupid spells from Ariel Fiencel.
Yes, give her gold. Yes.
I mean, they're not stupid spells, but I am going to use them stupidly. You better believe it.
They're all stupid spells if you just use them stupidly.
Do I know Reflect yet? No, I think I only know Absorb. I'll learn Reflect. Do I know Slowfall? I don't think so either, although that's freaking expensive. But we are balling now. No, we can't make it back from her, but also I cannot be bothered to continue faffing about with that. You already know Soul Trap. There's not massive point in me learning it as well.
Yeah.
Slow fall, noise. Can I think of a meme that would work with Soul Trap? Let's have a think.
Is there a spell to like soul trap? I know there's like a scroll where there's like a spell to soul trap everything within 50 yards.
I think if we make a meme Soul Trap item, it should be... whatever. I'll learn it and then I'll see if I can do anything stupid with it. Invisibility strong. Now that breaks if we touch anything, so... I mean, I'll wait until somebody... Okay, I just spent $1,000 on spells. I think that'll do for now. I should probably have done it in hindsight for someone who also sells things, but whatever. Have we got any potions here? Restore Magicka. Delicious. I can't take them. Okay, never mind. Let us go. I think it's upstairs for the Fighters Guild.
Hey, what's up,
Okay.
boys? Back again with the dojo with you. Oh, yes, this is a little small.
So, tell me your thoughts.
I'm not liking how, if I'm in the middle of a tussle, someone opening the door particularly hard might knock me over. I like that the bed's right there. If you're tired, you can just get in it nice and sweaty because there's nowhere to wash off. Wonderful. There's just a guy who stands ominously next to you. The only weapon they've provided for your dojo training are a spear and a giant broadsword, which isn't gonna work out very well.
He's a bit more likable though. He likes us 62, and he actually is willing to train us in athletics, block, and long blade.
Okay.
So he makes us do, you know, press-ups, squats. He can train us with the blade, but not with the spear next to him. They are equipped with a practice dummy. We do respect that. However, their training mat is half the size of the two that they had at the Redoran stronghold. So basically a quarter of the training space. You can train against the dummy, and that's about it. I doubt there's even room for sparring here.
Can I help you out?
Not without getting my man Hassel involved.
Yeah. They've done the place up nicely. I'll give them that, but it also just looks like, I mean, this could be just a dinner table anywhere else. They've
most of the room is nicely done up in a particular style, and then it's like the dojo is an afterthought corner. It's not its own space.
They do have accommodation, we respect that, although there may have been a barracks that we just didn't see at Redoran. We can imagine that they have a guards barracks, so... But it's good that they've provided 3 very nice beds, honestly. Can I take from their supply chest? No, it's another fake supply chest where you can't withdraw items.
What's this all
Nice.
about?
Is there something
It is well staffed though. Harundi is... okay, he's also a snob, but he does like a 62 as opposed to 44 or whatever it was with the other guy. So we can train with 2 different people, but they both train the same skills: long blade, athletics, and block. So you can have whatever color you want as long as it's block.
Alright.
It's a little Ford Motors reference right there. They've got gold just lying around. They're flexing. They've got gold in random chests. They've got gold like on this hutch.
Yeah, and it's free. Anyone can just take it.
Anyone can just take it. Strange. Very, very strange. Let's hang on. If we step outside here, we do go directly outside though, so we can definitely give it points for airing. So what's your...
Yeah, bit more air. Nice view to relax here afterward.
It is good, isn't it?
When the mist isn't too heavy.
There's also more sparring space up here than there is in there.
Oh, I don't think you want to be sparring on top of those.
Oh, you can duel up here.
There's a little random dueling square attached to the...
Oh, do we think this belongs to them as well, potentially? Or is it forbidden and it's only for the Legionnaires?
This looks more Legionnaires. They've
Yeah,
got
I think so.
practice target dummies.
Well, in that case, what's your final verdict?
Well, I like the staff and I like their attitude. They're really trying to make a good effort with limited facilities, but I think in the bulk of things, when we're talking to our customers, this has got to be a little out of the way. If this is your area, absolutely give it a try. But if you're looking to move somewhere for their dojo facilities, I'm going to give this maybe a 2.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree. You want to bump it up because of the staff, but they just have
You want to bump it up, and for locals, it's a great recommendation. But
True.
it's just not worth travelling here for, and I'm afraid those are the facts at the moment.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the facilities. And it's telling, since it's a Telvanni town. They'll be much more into magic rather than fisticuffs. Shall we have a word with
Big Helende.
Big Helende?
Yes, what is it?
Mazzilini. Is she must be the lookout. She doesn't train or anything.
No, I think the only trainer in here is this guy teaches security. I think?
Mercantile, speechcraft, and athletics.
Oh, he teaches you how to be a GigaChad business owner.
Yeah, apparently. My mercantile is now 4 after training with him. I can really recommend him.
This guy teaches. Oh, there's some block over here if you want to learn some block. Nice.
I think my block's pretty good already, and we're going to train that at the next dojo, seeing as they didn't even have space for that at that one. We do need to find you a Garbo dagger.
Oh yeah.
Chameleon. Oh, Charm Mortal. Charming Touch, 192. I'll take it. He has a barter option, so maybe we can make the money back somehow. Frenzy Creature.
Emasculate. Damage attribute endurance. Wow. Oh, this guy teaches reflect if you want that.
I think I want a cheaper reflect, so that I just want to know the spell rather than actually have a good spell. That way I can
This
put it
guy
on a ring or
teaches
something.
sneak, light armor, and acrobatics.
Silence is quite expensive, but if I don't know it already... Yeah, I'll go ahead and learn Silence. I'm just going to learn all the spells. Actually, I might learn Silence from someone else, purely because I actually can't buy anything back from him. I'll keep a lookout. Silence is fairly common, I think, as well. Barter. Ah, you can buy some lockpicks from Muriel Stett at the bar. I'm actually just going to level my sneak a bit so it's not abominable. I'll bring it up to 10, I guess.
You get a couple points in security up to 20.
Alright.
I will listen up.
Oh, this guy also trains sneak. 176. Oh, he offers better rates than her for some reason. Maybe he doesn't appreciate my big package as much.
Oh, whoa, hey, oh.
Cut that out in post.
There's this guy here who just sells, like, a ton of throwing stars and daggers, which I appreciate.
Nice.
But they're all, yeah, they're just throwing daggers, not normal daggers, so block
We
won't
do be
work.
appreciating that. I wonder if you can block... Even these guys are a trading dummy. And a skimmer pipe.
Yeah, Helende won't train us yet. We're not high enough rank in the organisation. But yeah, so you have to get a potion recipe and deliver it to Simrail, the lookout lady outside.
Alright. Well, we can go and grab that potion recipe now.
What's your story?
Who from, though? Who's the lady that we're going to rob?
I'm assuming. I think it's someone in Wolverine Hall, actually.
Anis Seloth. I believe she's in town here. She's a local.
Oh, okay.
How are you enjoying the grass?
It makes the surrounding countryside so much better. What the hell?
It's good, isn't it? It's honestly night and day. I should have shown you how to do it much sooner. Just forgot that you didn't have it.
I might turn up my stomp though a little. It's not really interacting with my character as much. I'm what do you call? I'm spoiled by Skyrim, where like everything was clearly very stomped.
Yeah, that's strange. I feel like my stomp was larger before. Maybe it's something to do with the ESP. Oh no, it's clearly moving a bit. I need to bump it up though because Laarj is, as is eponymous with his name, he is in fact big.
You're called Laarj Gro-Hyuge if you don't have a high stomp. I mean, where live?
Let's check out these. I think it's the larger ones that tend to be. Utizo Ferion, Sorcerer. Utizo, Madame. Oh, you are not a fan of us. But let me at least ask. We inquire.
Boy, even with my fucking my bonus points for being a dark elf, she only likes me 37.
Even with your hospitality papers, prescribed to you by the mages with digits in posteriors or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, the Morag Tong Guild. I'm gonna go visit the Morag Tong. Ask them what they think of the Kimona Bong.
Oh yeah.
Speak, traveller.
Dun Salipal Dun Ahe.
So true.
They
King.
always have the coolest names. The well, whoa, exotifying, Orientalism. No, but they do have cool names. The Ashlanders. Faction members only. Orc. Might look into grabbing a Morag Tong Guild overhaul mod. Just so we can join their faction and it's not just, oh, find some really random items in Daedric Ruins. I believe there is an overhaul mod for that, but we'll see. Let us speak to this madame. Look at all these weapons she's got. I mean, she's a weaponsmith. If only the Fighters Guild could afford to buy some of them. Oh.
Yeah, does she sell any shit daggers?
She's not going to sell it for any good price, so you may as well. Everyone sells shit daggers, and she ain't the person to buy it from. She'll charge you a good price for a shit dagger, by which I mean a terrible price.
Yeah, I want to get what I'm paying for. Oh, and I want to pay for shit.
This is Anis Seloth, Alchemist. Alright, lady, you case this joint and I'll chat her up. Badly, seeing as she likes me 26.
Oh, I could turn myself invisible.
You can turn everyone near you invisible too. Oh, it appears to be in the crate. Well, let me turn you slightly cloaked. Sneak good. Oh, I've got no mana left. Well, as long as you're sneaking, I'm gonna jump back downstairs and.
Yeah, I'm sneaking.
All right, grab that recipe.
Alright.
All right. Very good. Very good. Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yes. Potions, flasks, and so forth. Yes.
This will do. This will do nicely. They said not buy anything. Right. We now have to deliver it to, I believe, the High Elves in the Mages Guild here. I think he was the client.
I was wondering, wait a minute, this isn't the dojo. I'll say, nice clientele, very interesting place. You lose points because it's not a dojo.
I need to grab myself some more mana. And I can continue very slowly training
Yeah, I'm fully on my training arc. I'm going for it.
What are my favourite attributes? Alteration. Oh, okay. So I need to cast the weakest barrier spell.
Oh, it's down, isn't it? Not up.
Shield weak costs an entire 5 points. Yes, it's down. I'm going to go all the way down to the basement where I believe they have an Imperial Cult Shrine. And I require restoration. I need healing. That's a latrine. I'm not going to
Go
find
ahead
restoration
and
in there.
listen.
Not of the kind I'm looking for anyway.
I think the shrine might be up.
I think you might be right. Whoops. See if you can have a word with, it is. Well remembered.
I hope she is. 2 Summerville. So, do you have a recipe for a potion to dispel magic?
I'm
Yeah,
listening.
see what it is. Yes, this recipe will do nicely. Now leave me to my studies. Okay.
Does anyone here do spell making and barter? No.
I think we've had a couple of people who do spell making and barter, but not here.
But I think it's dirt cheap to make the crappy spells that I want to make anyway. How much can I jump on self? Magnitude. Oh, maybe I can make one really good jump. Okay, jump magnitude 24 to 25, but only for a single second on myself. So it allows me to do Bazinga spell.
No.
Oh, but what about on... And I'm thinking, what if I do it on other? Alright, 20 points for 1 second, and then slow fall on self as well, for 1 point for... How long will I be in the air for? Not more than 3.
Even with a jump that
4
big,
seconds,
probably
I
not
think.
that long, yeah.
Yeah.
Dirt everywhere. Dirt.
It's always going to cost 2 points of... I think it's a minimum of 1 point per spell effect, so I may as well make the jump even bigger. Right, 24 to 25 points of jump for 1 second, and slow fall for 3 seconds. Actually, can I make it 4 seconds? Oh, I can make it quite a lot of seconds. Okay. Slow fall for 12 seconds. I guess I can also use this to fall off of stuff. And I'm going to call it Boing? Bazinga? Bazinga. And I'm going to rebind my spells to be only the meme spells. Alright, 5 will now be Bazinga. Actually, I'll leave the other ones be because I might need those urgently. But let's give this a go. Yeah. It's a tactical bounce. That's what it is.
Nice.
I don't actually need to bounce, technically. I can just walk. I'm only really doing this to boost myself. Gives me 4 points, so I need every time I cast this 25 times, I level up.
Yeah, same for me with these two.
Where to next? Seeing as we are... Oh, let's go back to Big Helende. And... it's upstairs, I believe. See if she has another job for us. Ah! Now I don't take damage when I fall off of things.
I don't recall.
That's big for you.
Using teleportation.
It is, it is.
Yet there I was.
But it's cheating. I feel kind of bad.
Just fall off, take damage, then heal yourself with restoration spells.
Yeah, I might do that. It entertains Alexia when I fall off of things.
Job done. Yes, I heard you delivered the potion to some. How? How? We got it. We just came here right there from that.
They're both high elves. They probably have like some kind of telepathy going on.
They're in a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Guild members early.
He's sexting her. I feel like we're getting carried away with the casting. I should rest and meditate on what I've learned. Do they kill me for resting here? Let me see if I can sneak.
Which is illegal. How can you actually tell what how many skills there are until you level up?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
How many times you'll like what your XP is for character levels rather than skill levels?
I think it's just underneath the your health on the. So when you're looking at your skills, should be to the left of those.
Level. Oh, mousing for level 12. Okay,
Yeah,
every
exactly.
10 skill ups, I get a level.
Do I want to level my intelligence or willpower? I think we're going for the willpower gimmick here. We're not. I may not be smart, but I don't believe in magic either. So he says, casting loads of spells. I believe in positive oxymoronism.
Can't remember what shirt it's from, but ladies and gentlemen, I may not have a brain, but I have an idea.
Right, where to next?
Where's the nearest dojo to here? You would know.
I think we'll have to teleport it to it no matter what. But
So, where are you from?
we should also look into finding things to take. Who might be wealthy around here? There's Nelos, but his tower is very well guarded and he's already very grumpy. I think it might not be worth risking it.
What about who is the mad guy who cured our...
Yes, but we want to. All his things are locked, and we need to make one of the expensive items to get in there. I definitely have that planned, but
Yeah, it's more of a grand heist.
I enjoy having to specifically cast a spell that lets me only jump once. That's there's something quite satisfying about that. I'm just going to boost.
Where to?
Bouncy boost. Well, you can decide this one. Vivek will have a... Yeah, we can try the Vivek Fighters Guild.
Yeah.
There might be more than one place. We also need to go back there to report in that we've finished our honourable pilgrimage.
Ah, yes, the temple here.
Trebonius. Ah, yes, he wants us to find out about the disappearance of the dwarves. We were helping... I think just generally we need to be a higher level in...
Didn't we solve that already? It turns out they like sent themselves to another dimension.
Yes, but we need a more detailed account. I think we will be finding, if we can find some ancient dwarven literature, that might be good, because we can get the gentleman Bargram or whatever his name was. I'm sorry, to explain to us a translation of whatever literature we might find. Would it be sensible for me to jump down to the floor below? How much health do I have? 118. Yo, yeet! Ooh! I am nearly dead, but at least I'm going to get to this teleporty pylon that much faster.
Which teleported? The one we could see over there?
The one just below. Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
I'm only half dead.
Nice. You didn't even fall over. You just your knees tanked it like a champ.
I'm just an absolute chad. I don't know what to say. I won't apologise for that.
Alright, alright. Let's have a word with the master of the temple.
Speak your needs.
Endrin Leathen. Have we been lax in our duties? Not at all. You've told us to do the 7 graces, and we have. Says, yes, you have finished... Yes, Outlander. You have finished the pilgrimages of the 7 graces. I commend you for this. You are now ready for more challenging duties. Ah, yes, do tell me about these. What even is my voice? I'm a Nordic orc. Ah, yes. Tell me about these duties. Yes, a holy woman here in Vivec is spreading the divine disease to others. Someone must convince Tanusia Veloth to leave Vivec City.
Oh, blimey.
That is going to destroy my vocal cords. Continuing on. Tanusia Veloth is a holy pilgrim and well loved by the people. Do not kill her unless there is no other way. Try and convince her to go to the Corpusarium, where Devaith Fear has his locked chest that we want to bust into, before she spreads the divine disease to others. She is very devout and would most easily be impressed by some show of your devotion to the temple's teachings. Alright. Let us speak to this madame in the... I believe he said she was in the Arena district? I will also ask for advancement. Muthsera, would you be so kind as to advance me? Ah! We are recognized and we are now initiates, or at least I am. You might have to ask for advancement separately.
No, it'll become as a package deal. I am now Dunmer Thicc, the Acolyte.
Ah, I can now restore... We can now receive blessings for free. So, bless up, my dude. Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think you... Oh, I think it shoots a blessing at you, at me, and it... You were standing in front, so you got some of them.
Nice.
I think it refuses to restore my magicka fully now for some reason.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Why can't I have more magicka? I don't quite get it. I can only get a maximum of 50 out of 90 magicka for from Civi Restoration. Well, what if I cast a spell? Then now I can get more again. Maybe it was bugged or something. Right. How would we rate this temple?
For fistfights to the death?
As a temple, it's a separate rating system. I can start again.
I don't know.
I mean, the High Fane, honestly, it's got to be 5 out of 5. You can't deny it. Actually, 5 out of 5 for now, but that might change pending a different temple, which we will visit in due course. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 because it has every single altar. I can pray to whichever divine I like and receive all the blessings. It's where you actually progress your quests. This gentleman is cleared to give us advancement, although that might also be the case in other temples. But it's here that we started the pilgrimage of the 7 Graces, which has been quite a journey.
Yeah. And there's clearly some kind of fitness or health program among the monks here, Laarj, as well. If you look, you'll see that they're all in great shape and they've all got some kind of weapon. So they're not just sculpting their minds, they're sculpting their bodies as well.
Yeah, they may have blunt instruments, but that doesn't mean they are ones. There's 2 separate ash pits, so I guess I'm not sure what the distinction is, but it's nice that maybe one's an opportunity to mourn someone in somewhat more privately, and the other one is to maybe meditate on the divines in general. Well, the Civi divines, not the traditional imperial ones. Although I suppose the empirical imperial ones as opposed to traditional here. But anyway, I digress. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Vivek's Fury. Did I acquire this blessing? I must have all the blessings. It's guarded by an ordinator. I believe it might be only the one, but they are very well staffed. They do have a very smart uniform. We respect all of these attributes. And the ceilings, I mean, I do enjoy how high the ceilings are. If we pop back outside for a moment, we can see, second ordinator, very good, very good. We can see that the High Fane truly is quite majestic. It's flanked by a literal moon that has been stopped in midair. It does serve as a prison, so we do have to deduct something for the fact that that's quite grim. Not very that's not blessed. But
the unique style of the architecture as well. The lovely curves, the triple wing formation, and then the foot tunnel that goes from one end of the cathedral all the way through to the other, and bam, you're in the harbour on the far side.
The triple fins definitely, ties it all together. Civi, it's the tribunal, the triumvirate, and other things that perhaps also begin with trifecta. Actually, is kind of appropriate. We know this, having looked into the nature of their divinity, but let's not say that. Let's not say that too loudly. This guy might be listening. We know how fanatical they can be. But anyway, yes, it looks truly very majestic. We'll have to get.
And they've even got a dog here that you can pet.
There is a dog. I don't think the dog is affiliated with the temple, but he's going to make us somewhat biased, I think.
Yes.
And I'm honestly okay with that. All right.
I'm okay with my own bias. Oh yes. Wow, that's crazy.
Right. Heal good. No, sneak good. I'm going to practice sneak good. Can I do they mind sneaking? Does the dog want to be sneaky? The dog is sneaky. The dog is sneaky, Ed. Oh,
I can't. What dog? I can't see a dog.
No, you can see. If you look very closely, he went slightly invisible.
he's wagging. What dog? I can't see a dog. Oh my god, he's so stealthy.
That's never going to stop entertaining me. And I'm very glad that I now know I can do it to NPCs without aggro, unless it aggroes.
Make it quick, Outlander.
You know what? I'm not going to risk it. Right. We need to find Madame Telusa something or other. Tanusea Veloth. She's over at the arena. She has Corporus. Don't go near her. Oh, don't worry. We are We are trained for this.
We are sorted,
so to
yeah.
speak. We have a comparative advantage that you'd be hard pressed to find.
As far as we know, we're unique, right?
Even with my yes, we are. Even with my Bazinga bounce, I think I'm going to have a hard time leaping up to the next floor. So let's very sadly run up the stairs.
Boo.
Do I know levitate? I don't. No, I should learn that at some point. That could be handy. Let's actually explore the wasteworks of the... can we get into the arena from here? Tailors and Dryers Hall. Oh, we're at St. Ohms. We're not at the arena yet. We have to go past this. That must be the arena.
Oh, it gives you that impression.
Precisely nothing, because it looks the same as everything else. Oh, goodbye. Fortunately, I didn't die, because I had equipped my Bazinga bounce. Very important, very important. I'm very glad that I made it last like 18 seconds on the bounce. And I did want to go to the wasteworks
Bazinga
anyway.
move.
What is... Oh, my Magicka is stunted, but that is alright. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
What's over here?
Breakfast.
Oh, the arena pit. Oh, don't mind if I do. Right, this is the perfect spot to have a duel. Did we pick up a crappy dagger at the end?
We no, we did not.
Let's just give you something oh, hang on, here's one right here. I bet it counts as stealing, so let's... It's a Nordic broads... Oh, it's not that crappy at all, actually. How much damage does it do for you?
If I just thrust with it, it only does 8.
Well...
2, in fact.
Okay, let's do it.
Might want to sneak first.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm sneaking. Oh, but I can use the necklace.
Oh, let me zoom out for a second and see just how wide the area of effect is. Let me just see some NPCs. Alright, do it.
I can't cast it. Do you not have enough charge?
Not enough charge? Already?
Yeah.
Show me. I feel like it had at least 10 charges or something.
Yeah, but we did run around using it a lot.
I think we only used it the one time. Unless you went around using it a lot.
Not that I'm aware of.
Do you want to pass it to me and I can have a look?
It says cost and charges. Cost is 29 out of 325, and the charge is 6.
Just drop it and show it to me, because I find it a bit hard to visualize that.
Yep. Where's my... There.
Huh. How come it's so low charge? I swear we only use it the one time. The necklace. Where's the necklace? Ah, it's right at the top because of the quotation marks. Yeah, so we should have been able to use it about 8 times, I think, but we only used it once, if I remember correctly.
Maybe it didn't. Maybe it doesn't come with full charge though.
But then how come we got to use it initially?
Maybe it came with enough charge only for one use, and then we used it. How do we recharge it? Just by waiting?
Yeah, and well, it just moved up to 7. I'll hang on to it for now and see how long it takes to... Oh, I'm sneaking. There we go. Well, let's go somewhere more private and I can pass you the sword just in case it still counts as stolen. Oh, hang on, the Steel Blade of Heaven might be better. Yeah, just use this instead.
Oh yeah.
Because you'll be able to hit more quickly.
Oh yeah, that does almost no damage as well.
Yeah, it's the same damage, but you'll be able to hit way faster. Oh, hang on, it's an iron dagger. It's even worse.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I can't quite get it. Gotta. Oh, if I step out slightly, I'm no longer sneaky. Oh, it's because you're looking at me. Avert your eyes. Don't look at me. Oh, I'm gonna steal. We've never done that. No one has ever done that. Damn, is somebody looking at me from like the other side? You know what? Just use the fucking iron, the fucking steel one. Of
still better of heaven.
All right, I'm ready. Hit me. I want you to hit me. I'm gonna go grab a glass of water. I'm not BMing you. I have confidence that you won't kill me.
Yeah, no, I can see what your fucking health bar is. So I'll stop short of actually, killing you.
Leveled up a couple of armor things already. Very good, very good. Oh, I can actually see how good the training is whilst you're hitting me. Oh, it goes up in real time. I freaking love it.
Yeah, I know. There's very slight knockback on me hitting you.
This is the training arc. I'm going to zoom way out. So, how would you rate the arena?
Well, I gotta say, if you're talking about room to fight and some airflow and no one else getting in your way, it's got to be top tier.
And I guess they do have a lot of downtime where you can just train here, since there's no official fights. And if people happen to be passing through, I don't think they'll be too bothered by having a free show.
You just give like a really injured scream. You're still at like 40% health.
Yeah, although, yeah, I am getting a little low. I think you just have a different scream when you're below like half or a third health.
Right, to let you know that they're injured.
Yeah. I might start casting Heal Good.
Yeah, go off, King.
It only heals for like 2 points per cast, so I think you'll still outdamage me.
I don't think I will, because you've got a base amount of armor.
I decided
to
cast a slightly better one just to make sure you don't like accidentally kill me or something. Let me make you sneaky.
Yeah, you've got no idea.
Like, if I could make you 100% chameleon, then people would just think I'm miming getting injured out here.
They just think you're an amazing mime.
Yeah.
Oh, what? My dagger disappeared.
Oh, you used it so much that it broke. Alright. That concludes our training session. I am on 17 of 118 health, so I think that's a good time to stop for today. Thank you, King.
Yeah. Thanks to training in my restoration, I've got like a 94% chance to do the heal other now.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, I don't quite have enough for a Bazinga, but I have enough to heal myself by a further 2 points of health. Worth it, worth it. Alright, that was very good, that was very good.
If you got the blade back, you only use it for the actual magic item effect anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Plus, if anyone's going to repair it, should be you.
Does the necklace. Oh, the necklace is on 10 now. Still, I feel like that's weirdly slow. What level is your enchant?
My enchanting?
Yes.
33?
Oh, I think you should have it then, because I think it'll recharge slightly faster in your possession. Because I'm only on 14.
I'm on 35, in fact.
Where is the actual item? Ah, the Nicholas. There you go. It's over here, just in front of my feet. Now we need to bounce up. Would you mind restoring my magicka a little bit so I can bazinga my way up?
Oh, well,
I
that's
absorbed
one way to
it,
store your
but it
magicka.
had the same effect. Boing. Okay, let's find Tanusea Veloth, I believe.
Yes.
Remember her name
The
this
Arena
time.
District.
Alright. Madame, you are
May I
in
help you?
mortal danger. In fact, you are a mortal danger. We are going to have to ask you... the
someone
first time we've
watching.
actually done vaguely community service-oriented police tasks. Madam, we're going to have to ask you to leave. And it is actually for the good of society. Why
For
should I
once.
leave? Should we say you have the divine disease, or do this as a favour for me?
I mean,
Citizen.
they said she'd respond better to a show of our faith, so if we call it the divine disease,
That's true, that's true.
probably better.
I have heard others make these claims. Why should I believe you? Am I disfigured? Do I look as though I have the corpus? If you were more pious, perhaps I would listen to you. I doubt you have even read Cyrodiil's sermons.
And I will listen.
Wait, I guess we have to find ourselves a copy of Cyrodiil's sermons and quote it verbatim to show that we are trustworthy and somehow good doctors. Yes.
Says right here, dirty bitch, you should leave.
Says right here, salt water cures disease we shall not name, or I'll get demonetized. Not that I'm monetized anyway, but you know, deranked,
Yeah.
the delineage, no wives, no maidens,
L plus ratio plus ball plus old.
elves plus
Plus he fell
ratio.
off. L's plus ratio, yeah.
No offense, no offense. Wow, you're really flexing the degree of your bazinga. Oh, actually, mine's
Yeah,
not
you
bad.
can
Mine's
get
not
up
too
there,
bad
yeah.
either. Boing. Boing. Oh, wow, for this tiny little ledge, I'm going to have to cast it again.
I like that we could, instead of fighting in the arena, while people are fighting in the arena, we could rent out the roof for a duel.
Yeah. That's a
Then,
Telvanni.
at
Telvanni
the
move
end-
right there.
Halfway through our duel, we crash through the skylight and dramatically drop into the middle of a duel that's happening in the arena.
Sorry to break in sorry to pop in unannounced. Gentlemen.
Oh my god. I managed to cast a restore health mid-air that otherwise I would have done.
Very good.
Jumping down there. Very nice, very nice.
A
I don't have
classic,
enough
to be
health
sure.
to do shenanigans the same way you do.
Hold on. What are we even doing now? We need to find a copy of Cyrodiil's sermons.
Well, we know that there's a bookshop in the foreign quarter.
Yes, let's go there, and let's also see if we can. Oh, let's port over there by means of this little. What do you even call that?
Like a waystone.
Yeah, I feel like it has a word starting with try though. Oh, it'll come to me, or it won't. We'll see. Oh, you're right. I think it's in the
All words
wasteworks,
will do
actually.
one of those things.
Upper wasteworks.
Yeah, she was in one of the side passages, I think, wasn't she?
Yeah, although I think it was lower wasteworks, so we'll go down here. Other side.
Speak, traveler.
Hulia, whom we escorted here. Alright, you have a word with our old friend Jobasha, and I'm going to nip to the bathroom, though not in the shop. I will simply.
Right. What are we looking for again? Cyrodiil's salmons.
Yeah, close enough.
Over there. That's new.
Right. Did he have a copy of the book?
He had 4 copies, in fact, and I think we found
Wow.
exactly what we're looking for. The intro has some of his musings on how someone should act in the faith of Vivek. In particular, quote, "Take heed to faith. It is better to suffer a wrong than to commit one." So I think if we can convince her, it will be better to suffer the potential injustice of being forced to leave than the potential injustice by her of infecting someone else.
Definitely.
We can form a convincing case that she
Spot
should
on.
leave.
Let me just see if the apothecary also has any spells. No, just barter. We need to keep an eye out for diamond though. Anyway,
Where are the stairs up? Ah, here. Oh yeah, so there are any jewelers or anyone we could go to. You might just have one we could barter for.
have one what? A diamond.
Yep.
That's actually an alchemy ingredient. I could have bought one there, but I can't really. I feel like we'll find one in our adventures, regardless. Shall we go to the top floor here? And rate the Fighters Guild here.
Dojo time. Oh, my acrobatics is 69. Nice.
That's the Smith. This is the Fighters Guild. Guild of Fighters. Alright, should I do this one or you?
Let me have a look around. Okay.
Alright.
So let's look. Fairly a humble little building, but in a lovely environment. It's good to have the equipment and the armory right across the road in case you break anything while you're practicing too hard.
Yep. The plaza.
Lovely little open square marketplace here. Some other businesses. Good attention to indoor plants. You don't see that too often in this kind of building. Actual building itself, again, some nice windows. A little creche at the start of the building, where you can relax next to some plants. Handsome little entryway here. What about the actual facility itself? Okay. Underground, so you shouldn't be disturbing anyone else.
The fellow we walked past at the entrance said, "I've got a few
Yeah.
minutes if you need something." That's the kind of friendly attitude we enjoy.
I like that the training room and the bulk of the festivities are all happening underground here in a
Do you
pocket. You're not
want
going to be
something
disturbing
from
the
me?
neighbours here. This is very, very sort of... It's got an eye on what the neighbourhood's needs are as well as the actual businesses. Okay. Looks like here we are in the training room. All right. We've only got the one mat here, but it is larger than the standard. This is not like the little one in the Wolverine Hall. This is much more like the larger mats and bigger facilities.
It's not quite
instructor.
It's not quite
here.
the two at Redoran either, but they've clearly thought it out. There's an instructor. There's a dummy as well. Dummy and a big mat. We haven't seen that yet.
There's an option for a staff and a spear as well, so you can either practice some blunt weapons and potentially some hand-to-hand combat without it getting lethal with your friends, or go for the full lethal option against a target dummy in the corner here.
They actually have another spear and a long sword at the far end of the barracks, so maybe those are also... I don't know if those are privately owned or communally available. There's also a steel longbow on this crate.
Furnishings are slightly less soft than, slightly less well done than in Wolverine Hall. But I got to say, this separation of the training area from the relaxing area And most importantly, they've got some washing facilities here. They've got water that's clearly here, either for drinking or washing yourself off after the training before you head into bed. And I think that's going to make a big difference.
As a friend.
They've thought it through here. There's a clear plan.
There was more of a plan. Wolverine Hall, the facilities were clearly added in just at the end because they were needed, but there wasn't a clear plan for where they were going to go from the start. Here, they've definitely thought about it.
This way, there's they have quite a few trainers here.
Go ahead.
Well, this guy is
I'm
actually
listening.
not a trainer, but he is listening, and we
Decent.
we appreciate that too.
Decent range of weapons. I've got to say, it's the first Fighters Guild where I've seen an archer rather than just your average grunt with a sword.
Yeah.
Oh, here we are. Now this is more like it. Look at this. A more dedicated, more isolated practice area with 1, 2, count them, 3 target dummies here. It's surrounded on 3 sides by walls, which means this will be a perfect place to try out some bigger swings with a 2-handed weapon, or maybe even some arrow shots with no risk of hitting passers-by.
Room for people to sit and watch as well. Sparring sessions.
Slightly odd to have the forge just here. I can imagine this is another one of those places that'll get a bit overwhelming on sunny days. If the forge is going, you're down in the lower level and you've got more than one person working here on the mat, you're going to work up a sweat. If that's what you're looking for, excellent. Bit of an oversight in my opinion, but doesn't detract from the overall usefulness of the facilities. My channel's been updated.
You seem worthy of my knowledge.
This guy approved Var.
He's given us a
Overview.
request to silence someone in Aldrune, so that's a little sus. But we'll look into that in due course.
Through here.
Shouldn't affect the
Okay.
rating.
So
I
this will
believe
be
this
the
is the head
Well,
donger.
what is it?
Yeah. Oh, look at all that money just lying around.
He said, "Well, what is it?" He didn't say "bugger off, you lowling," so that's we respect that.
Go respect a commander who clearly lives directly next to both the smith and the training area as well. He's not segregating himself off here.
He's not willing to give us orders just yet, but I respect that you can't give orders to just anyone. So
Yeah, it's a military institution. Ultimately, he should only be giving orders to people
it's not
directly
like
beneath his
no,
rank.
I won't train you, and your gold's no good to me. It's actually, I think I'm gonna have this
How do you do?
Yeah.
for senior staff.
Like a nice central area here as well for a bit of relaxing. Both more welcoming to guests, so there's not an immediate. You're not trying to catch up with your friends or have a drink directly next to people swinging weapons.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's just a little bit more separation of when you're relaxing versus when you're working.
And it's not
do
again,
you
it's
do?
not as fancy as the one in Sadrith Mora, but it's much more. There's 6, 7. Actually, I was only counting the main tables. There's a solid 9 chairs for people to sit down and relax by. And yes, the facilities may be slightly smaller, but they do have facilities that are. Wait, I said the facilities may be slightly smaller. I meant like the selection of food and drink and beverages and the expenses they've gone to furnish them are not as great, but it supports more people, and that's fundamentally the point of training an institution such as this.
That's the point of training at a guild instead of training on your own.
If you want dinner, you can go to a restaurant, punk. Well, I think that just about concludes our tour. What's your verdict?
I've got
Yeah.
a few minutes if you need something.
I reckon this is definitely this has got to be highly up there. I think I give this a 4, maybe a 4.5. I think
4.5.
some slight oddities in the layout and the fact that they've skimped on the furnishings a little bit in terms of pure practicality may stops it being a perfect 5, but it's a strong contender for sure.
It's very much up there. You can even actually take the hammers out of their chest, which they've had broken hinges at many of the other guilds, something that they suffer from a lot. So I definitely think that's very good as well. Yes, you could hear the clinging and clanging of making the
I can hear the ringing of the bells.
I might grab a couple of restore health potions as well, and the rest of the repair prongs, because I can lift a lot. All right, so a stellar score. Give it a 9 eggs out of 10.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
I give it one sleeper out of thousands.
Oh, only one? Only thousands?
3 gods.
Right. Where to next? We could, I guess we should go back to Anissa. Anissa Seloth? No, I'm sorry. Tenusea Veloth.
Ah, right, yes,
you
without
can
found
quote to
scripture
her,
knowledge.
what a pious Dunmer you are. Yes, sirrah, indeed.
Oh, yes, sir.
Bazinga. Very important spell to know. How long actually does it last? 12 seconds. Okay, so I can really just toss myself down there. I think I am going to go for the
old yeet.
Try something. Forgetting what it's called. Wait, what if I cheat? No, I don't want to cheat. I want to remember it. I could open the console, like mouse over it, and
Is it like a universe-specific word, or is it a general word?
I'm not sure. It's definitely a universe-specific one, but it may also be a general word. Anyway, I'm going to go in the opposite side. Meet you there. Where'd you go?
I'm in the wasteworks.
You big silly. You need the big doors at the top.
Oh. There.
Was he moved?
You've taken full damage?
How did you guess?
Oh dear.
I'm back with
Go
religion.
ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Okay.
Madame, this is a matter most important.
So how are we supposed to talk to her about this? What's the first clue?
There should be a button in blue that says Sayonari's Sermons, or just the Divine Disease again. Leave Vivexity.
Oh, leave the city. Right. Why should I quote from Cyrodiilic sermons? Enough! You didn't need to quote from your copy of Cyrodiilic sermons. Why did you make me buy it? You owe me 45 gold, lady. I will do as you ask and go to the corpus area. Okay.
Thank you, Madame.
There are many
Thank you, ma'am.
creatures beyond the cities.
Yes, there are many creatures beyond the cities. This guy just like casually walking past the woman who's being pulled over by the police for having a highly contagious disease. He's just casually walking past, giving us random facts about the country.
Maybe, you know what? I got nothing. I have no idea what he was on about. One of those people just randomly joins in a conversation. Right, let's make our way back to the temple. Alright, you can speak to Endrin Leathen this time.
And in 11. Did you convince Tenusavash to leave Vivek City? I'm glad you were able to convince Tenuska. Tenusia?
Tennessee, I think.
Tenusia. She will be cared for in the corpus area and will no longer spread the disease. Since you may have been exposed to a blight disease, please take these potions. Oh, we've got 2 potions of cure blight disease. Are we ready for further duties? Yeah. To prove you have patience and wisdom, you must make the pilgrimage to the Sanitas Shrine. To make the pilgrimage, I must swear you to silence. If you speak with anyone before reaching the shrine, you will have broken your vow. Before you are sworn to silence, you may wish to purchase some potions of levitation or water walking. There is no easy way to get to the shrine in Vvardenfell, and the waters can be dangerous. Tell me when you're ready to take the vow.
We are not
I
ready.
think- We're not ready?
No.
Are we not covered by spells?
We are, but there is something else I would highly recommend we get. Because the Sanctus Shrine, Ed, is on the opposite end of Vvardenfell.
Oh, it's Sanctus Shrine, not
Yes,
Sanitus.
and we will not be able to speak to any people to fast travel us or anything like that. We can go on foot, or... What other solution do we have nearby?
We could teleport ourselves.
Yes.
How would we do that? We would have to
I
go
don't
there
know.
in advance, cast mark, and then recall there.
Right, which sort of defeats the point.
Yeah, but do you remember when we did the Moon Prison heist?
Oh, God.
I think you know where I'm going with this. So we'll need 2 potions. Do you have a potion of levitation?
I don't think I do, because I don't, because I have the boots that let me do it.
Okay, you can chat up the Dark Elf outside. You can sell her your potion of
Blight disease, swap
Yeah,
them for
as
some
well.
potions of cure poison,
there
yeah.
some-
this chap doesn't sell a levitation potion. I think she always sells a bargain one, so that's handy. But I'm going to have to look elsewhere.
She doesn't out here.
Really?
Cure poison, Francis, cure common disease, fortify health, fortify resistance, disease resistance, Cyrodiilic brandy. Yeah, she doesn't have that.
Well, Cyrodiilic brandy is obviously very important. But let me have a word. Let me see if it's different for each of us. No, it isn't. Right, let's find someone who does sell those. Who would sell some of those?
Where did we get them from last time? Was it from her?
Yeah, she always sells at least one, but I guess it takes a while for her to restock. I guess the foreign quarter will certainly have an alchemist. I'll tell you what, I'll dash and buy us 2. Oh no, it's
Okay.
okay. No, I thought. No, it's okay. You may as well come in that case.
Well, talking to the shrine counts as talking to someone. Hopefully not.
No, it won't. But the thing is, hold on. I keep forgetting that I have to cast it every time I jump.
No.
I'm so used to it being like 5 seconds or so. I'm not used to like these cheap disposable spells.
Oh god, I fell in the canal. No.
Hey, do you know water walking?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
And then once I'm walking on the surface of the water, I can jump again.
Exactly.
That's how physics works. I'm pretty sure.
You haven't seen friggin' Naruto?
Yeah, that's not physics. They're definitely using magic to do that.
I'm pretty sure you're using magic to fucking water walk, my guy.
Oh,
2 rising
yeah,
full
yeah.
standards.
Touche. Excellent point.
What is
Oh no, I can't get all the way up. I could only get into the mouth of the little pipe.
So come to the lower wasteworks. I'll wait for you in the mezzanine. I think, so the Dark Elf lady, there's 2 alchemists, and the Dark Elf one sells 2 levitation potions, which is perfect, but obviously she'll like you a lot more. While I'm waiting for you, I'm just going to nip downstairs and grab some food.
You said she's in the lower wasteworks?
Yes.
No. Alright, I'm out. Finally. Is this the foreign quarter just on the other side of that bridge I failed to jump? Damn it, I failed at the last bridge. Cringe. Okay, this is Scroll Lady.
Well for me, citizen.
This is Potion Lady. Oh yeah, she likes me way more. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Yeah, nice. Oh. Wrong guy. Hunger again. Excuse me.
The blue plates are nice, but the brown ones seem to last longer.
Can't find this woman. There's an enchanter here. Locked door there. That's the way out. That's the way out. Enter. Ah, here we are. I admire you. Oh, you know you're trying to flatter me. No, I really am. You're flanked. There's levitate. She ain't got one. She ain't got one neither.
I'm just microwaving my food. Do you want to grab a bunch of arrows as well?
I can't find the person here who's supposed to sell. There's a blade.
Did you find where I am?
Yeah, there's a lady selling potions in one of the side tunnels, but she didn't have potions of.
There's two people. There's an alchemist and there's a apothecary, and I think it's the one furthest away.
What's their name?
Where I'm facing.
This guy?
No, as in down that corridor. There's two of them. There's one further down.
Oh, apothecary. Oh, here's the alchemist. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see if you can grab us a whole bunch of arrows. Not from the alchemist.
Yeah, so that's a bit of an ask. Right. Potion of levitate. Oh no, it's called Rising Force, isn't it? Let's get some arrows from the apothecary. There's got to be a smith around here somewhere, I think in the upper floor.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Mage's Guild. Smith. Okay. Oh, you sell a lot of arrows. But they're all magical. It's way too much. Bone mold. Yeah, I know you're a busy guy. God damn.
No weakness or fault.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a yikes. You only sell bone mold arrows here? You nasty. Guy in the Fighters Guild should. Oh, hang on. You're a smith. Oh, and you're an elf smith. Ah, this is more like it. Oh no, those are chitin arrows. Wow, that's even worse. Fighters Guild. You should have a guy who sells some arrows. Nope, not you. Not you. It'll be the guy down in the basement next to all the moving equipment. I'd guess.
Go on.
Everyone wants to know if
about
they can
your
help
business.
me. Ah, not on my rank. You low down bastard. Right, guess we'll just buy some bone mold and chitin arrows. There's a knives and there's a dart, so those don't help me. Yeah.
Oh, no weakness or fault.
We could buy some magic arrows, but they're just so expensive. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm gonna get. And you robbed me. You damn robbed me. I want to keep that for enchanting something, possibly. Alright. Do I have to sleep somewhere?
Alright. Sorry for
I
that.
visited I got a couple of potions of Rising Force, and
nice.
visited the smiths on the upper floor and got us some arrows.
What was that?
Perfect. Let us make our way to the temple. Yeet.
Yeet, need delete.
That's good. I need a spell where I can jump so far and for so long that I can just have a snack in between travelling between towns, and I can call it Yeet and Eat.
I want to jump so hard and jump so far that in the end it doesn't even matter. Is that possible? Okay, so we're ready to take a vow of silence.
Whoops.
Or I could just punch. Or I could just
I
punch
fell
this
into the
alternator
water.
in the face.
But luckily, I also know water walking. Jump. No, not jump. Bazinga. Oh, it's not quite enough. But what if I also cast jump? And then Bazinga? Oh, and now I've fallen in because water walking's run out. Hey, there we go. Okay. Should we split up our potions first?
Yeah. Magic. Rising Force.
Thank you.
At first I was like, oh, he doesn't sell levitate potions. Like, oh no, it was called something weird. I'll just take the vow before we go.
Let's do this first.
Okay.
We're running
walk
like
in very quickly.
We're ready to take a
vow
vow.
of silence, please. Vow of silence. Yes.
Hate
Aye.
talking.
8 walking.
We greet you warmly.
Alright. I take the vow of silence. I swear you to silence. You may not speak again until you reach the Sanctus Shrine in Vvardenfell. The shrine is on an island west of Sheergorad. Look for a shack with a triolith beside it. That's probably your word.
Yes.
That makes sense. That just means like 3 stone.
Yes, sir.
3 stone. 3-sided
What
stone.
do you want?
Yeah.
Well. Let's not accidentally press E on anyone anytime soon. But you lead the way.
Where's Sheergorad? World map.
Sheergorad is the island all the way to the north of Vvardenfell.
Oh, alright. Guess we just be walking.
No, is this going to be the thing where we're at slightly different speeds again? It's not too bad. Besides, you can wiggle up and down to slow yourself down a bit.
Yeah.
Or left and right. We can frickin' spin.
It's a very powerful walk, I gotta say. We're walking in the air.
Too bad.
It's actually given it's at Christmas and with the nice sky above us. It's a good night. It's a good night for a stroll.
Saturnalia, excuse you, but yes. I guess we'd have to make an ash man as opposed to a snowman.
Yeah. You can
the
actually
spirit
just
that counts.
you can tie up an ash zombie. You just gotta be really careful. stick a carrot on his nose.
I mean, if he's tied up, you can stick the carrot wherever you like.
Yeah, but you gotta have standards.
Professionals with standards. Are you?
I was in that from like the there's like a shock Vice article from like one of the first big streamers who did a subathon and played for like a week straight. And so there's a article that was like, this man plays video games 18 hours a day and he's paid for it. And just the immediate comment was just the link of what's the difference, Dad? Well, one of them's a job and the other's mental sickness.
That's such a boomer thing to say, though. It's like, oh yeah, you might as well say, oh, talk show host, they just chat to people all day and they get paid for it. It's like, yes, but there's a lot of planning that goes into it. You've got to keep your audience entertained.
Got to get the right guests.
Yeah, you got to do creative stuff as well. Like, that's why Germa, for instance, is so huge, whilst...
Like the German's dollhouse shit was whack.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely going.
We do be walking though. Oh, in case any priests of from Vivek are listening, all this conversation we're doing at the moment is in sign language to each other. Obviously, yeah.
Telepathy. It's Chim. I don't have to explain it.
It's Jim, motherfucker. I don't gotta explain shit.
I believe we're being accosted by a, Let's keep walking.
Yeah.
And then... Don't make eye contact. Oh! One hit kill!
Oh,
one
one
hit
combo.
kill! Oh!
Literally, a 180 degree walking backwards while levitating. one bang the bird and then move on. Nice.
That could be very different out of context.
Yeah, one bang the bird is actually a bad overall. I could have said one bang the monster or one tap the bird. Would have been a lot better in context.
Yes. Wouldn't have alliterated though, so not even one Quamag out of 10.
Exactly.
Whereas this way creates controversy.
Yeah, we're not here to
Dissent.
go to those snowflakes in the Imperial City University.
Dismantles capitalism.
10 out of
How does
10.
it do that? Don't ask so many questions.
If you keep asking how we're going to dismantle capitalism, we're not going to do it, my dude.
I'll tell you how we're not going to do it. With the maker's tools, baby!
Except gun. Gun work pretty good. The problem is that tends to be quite a final dismantling, which then leaves absolutely nothing to replace it.
It replaces a power vacuum, and you know which classification of
Which classification of what kind of social order terms to spring up in a power vacuum?
those are the words I was looking for.
It's definitely an ism, but it ain't socialism.
It is an ism.
It do be an
This much
ism.
is true. Can we share our arrows, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to rate Ghostgate while we're here? As long as we don't accidentally click on anyone.
Let's see. Very large, very monumental. Shiny does an adequate job for the last 1,000 years of preventing unholy cataclysm from destroying my entire race. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think that one gets top marks. Might not have the location or the prestige of the of being outside Vivek's palace and the moon and so on, but at least it's not a prison complex. There are a lot more services around it that are immediately available. Personally, and this is my bias, but I really like stuff that's sort of nicely integrated into the hillside, as opposed to just plonked into the water with...
Oh, for sure. You
real
can see that they're
context.
working with the contours of the local terrain
I
here.
love that. Yeah, definitely. And I understand there are glass vendors in there, and we love us. And you certainly love glass. I appreciate it aesthetically, even if I'm not very skilled with it. I'm just standing above the gate. I don't know wherefore thou hast disappeared to.
Oh, I'm just following, I'm going around the edge of the gate. The edge of the fence. I'm not crossing over into the middle bit. So I'm currently...
Scaredy poo. You went to the west, didn't you?
Yeah.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Oh, there's a big... I can see a big fortress looking over the ghost fence into the inside.
We have become separated, so I do not know where you are.
I'm about equal with Aldrun on the western side of the fence.
Okay, give me...
And
I'll be with you in 20 seconds, I think. Equal with the middle of Aldrun or the top of Aldrun?
just the square of Aldrun on the map. The top one. There's like
depends
four
how
that are all
far
Aldrun, I'm
zoomed in
realizing.
or out. Oh, the fortress is looking out from the ghost fence, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you near the fortress?
Yeah, I'm near the fortress.
Cool. We should be making contact any moment now then. I'm just above the fence directly.
Ha
Oh! An ambush!
Waiting behind the pillar for an ambush.
But what if I become sneaky and disappear?
Nani?
I don't even have enough mana for that.
Now I can only tell where you are by the giant ominous green glow you left when you cast.
That as well. That would only reveal where I cast it. I could be anywhere moments after.
Yeah. God, this ghost fence goes on for a bit, doesn't it?
Yes, there is much defense.
Mini ghost. I suppose it's the entire centre of the island.
I see another bridge leading to something down there. Oh, another big Dwemer citadel.
Here we are. We're starting to come to the northern edge of the ghost fence.
That we are, that we are. Can you still see me? Where about? Ah, I see you, yeah.
Yeah.
We put holes in that cliff racer. Got him.
I'm going to come down and punch this monster here. Wait, no. Never
Oh,
mind.
leave him be.
That's-
He's just
that whole thing is just a big mouth. I ain't going near that.
yeah, he's the legs alligator, or the reduced legs alligator. Here is an ash slave. Prod him with my spear. Nope, he didn't even have any thing on him. Disappointing. Ah, we got to remember to trap some stalls. We're still in that business.
Ah, yeah. In the business.
What's this hut coming up?
I'm flying in. Yeehaw. Hut door to just Hulin's hut.
Ah, we're in Margon. We've been in Hulin's
Yeah.
hut. That's where some random scamp was undressing a dude.
Yeah. Isn't that the... That's the woman they wrote that song about, isn't it?
Say what?
Yeah, Hulin.
That's Jolene. I immediately thought of that. I was like, no, he can't be talking about that.
I'm thinking of you. I guess Hulin is the scamp, and we caught her trying to steal her man.
Please don't steal him, you filthy little scamp.
I'm coming.
How far away can I hit that cliff racer? Oh, got him! Just as he was de-rendering. Leaving render distance, that's what I was trying to say. Can I hit that ash slave down there?
Question, what happens if you run out of stamina while you're levitating?
Good question. It'll be easier for me to find out on you.
No,
the turntables! I'm gaining on you. Not very fast, but I am.
No.
Get back here. Give me that button. Come on.
I want that booted down. No. This is how people were always intended to make their pilgrimages.
One punch is all I need to fucking see you change you down, I think. The very slight bit of lag makes it really hard nonetheless.
I'm Shroovin. I'm trying to hit him with the Shroovman.
Oh, the dashing about is...
Hey, we said stamina early. No.
Oh, there we go.
No.
Oh no, he's getting away. He's getting away.
I gave him some light armor skill. I should rest and meditate on what I've learned.
What have you learned exactly? Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Not to start a fist fight with this guy.
With an orc? With a magical orc? A succulent Chinese meal?
Enjoying a meal, a succulent kwama egg meal. What is the charge?
Meal? How are you so fast?
Fast as fuck, boy.
From above, the desperation of you're running.
No. I take a vow of silence. So if I say ouch, that's me breaking my vow. You know?
No, I think it's you just can't talk to others.
But I will be saying ouch to you.
I think we're no longer going north at all, by the way.
No, we're almost here. We're almost here. Can't touch me, boy. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Oh, no, almost. He zigs. He zigs, he zags.
Hey. No speed boosting. No spear using. Hey.
That was a bow and arrow, but you're very lucky. I'm out of arrows.
Yeah.
And you never gave me the arrows. Yeah,
Well,
give me the
I don't get
arrows.
them now.
Give me the arrows.
Cliff Racer, get him! I've trained the Cliff Racers. They're on my side.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Not if you don't deal with my Cliff Racer friend first. Wait, we're at the shrine.
Well, Shugorad is a large island, so there must be further instructions.
Is it look for Triolith marker?
Yeah, but those are small, like the ones in the temple.
Okay.
Is there no description of freaking Cliff Racer?
Told you, man, I've trained them.
Wait, what happens if I knock it out? Oh, but it's not using levitate or anything like that. It's just going to sink to the ground slowly.
Yeah, you can't die from full damage if you can fly. Duh. It's like pigeons in real life.
Yes. How much stamina does it have? Oh wait, no, it continues flying. It continues, like... So I guess, no matter how low it is on stamina, it can continue flapping its wings. It just is too weak to fight back. Where did you go? I'm at the top of the large pillar at the center of that,
I found the shrine.
Oh, you found a shrine?
Well, there's a little hut here.
To the east or to the west of where we were?
It's the very westernmost point of the island. There's a little hut on one of the hills with a triolith next to
I
it.
was just going to go west towards a mine, I think, which we can check out in due course, but... I think I see something. What a glimpse of something. No, it's just a mushroom. I don't
It's a little sub-island off the main island.
Ah, okay. Have you seen Lazy Purple's How It Feels to play XYZ class in TF2?
No.
Oh, those are really good. I gotta link you that. You won't get the meme then. But anyway, Sanctus Shrine. Yes, we've made the pilgrimage. Our vow of silence is lifted.
Nice.
Does it apply to both of us, or do we have to...
I can't interact with the thing anymore, so I'm guessing, yeah, my journal got updated. So what happens now?
Lirolar Sendas lives in this shack. How can she help us? Training. Sneak, acrobatics, and hand-to-hand. Well, I've been meaning to train hand-to-hand. Don't mind if I do.
Hey, Hey.
It's for science. Get back here.
I'm trying to save money on my training bill.
No, but we want to find out. We'll let you hit me if you want, but it'll take a while.
Yeah, okay, let's do it from a safe height, but yeah. Go on, Mythbusters. Or not Mythbusters, more like Jackass, really. Go on, from behind, it'll do more damage.
Do you not know slow falling? You check what spells you know while I hit you. Sensible sentences.
Yeah, I'm good.
You simply faint in midair.
And the magic remembers the level of my feet were at, because that's the level my body should go at.
Very good, very good, very good. Alright. Where to next? We haven't actually explored any of Shir Gorad, so I guess we can find adventure. I believe we have explored that ruin on that island, so let's just head east and see what we come across.
One for luck.
Of course, of course.
Ooh, more of the bouncy jelly boys.
Ooh, do you want to give me some arrows, by the way? How many did you get?
Got 100 bone mold and 100 chitin. Which do you want?
Oh wow, okay. I guess whichever's heavier. If the difference is marginal, just take the ones with more damage.
Chitin arrows are slight. Yeah, bone mold arrows are slightly heavier, so take those.
All right. All right.
This buff, this levitate buff, really lasts too long.
It lasts. Oh, it only lasts 3 more minutes. So.
How high can I get in 3 minutes?
It depends how strong whatever you're smoking is.
The dank weed. I'm high on the love of Vivek and nothing else.
Praise Vivek.
Oh my god, the mountain top is beginning to stop coming into render distance. I'm in the void.
I'm
in a void of mist.
I'm having a hard time hitting these cliff races.
Yeah. I'm in the void of sky with only... I'm in the void with only the sky above me. I should actually come down there.
I actually can't see you.
Yeah, I need to come down because I don't actually know Slowfall.
Oh, I don't have enough mana for Bazinga, so I better come down very quickly. Alright. Oh, I see you. I see you. A faint shadow, a silhouette in the distance. Majestic.
Yeah. Alright. I'm back down on the ground.
I'm just going to continue hovering ominously above this Daedric ruin until it wears out in probably a few seconds. Yeah, I see you with your bow out. Two can play at that game.
But you'll have to hit me first.
That's true, and I can't be bothered.
They never can. I did restore some health actually as well.
There's a full minute left. I'm gonna... Oh, there's 3 Daedric Atronachs here. Let's grab 'em, boss. You got enough for Soul Trap?
No soul, bitch. Yep,
Shame
and I've got a much
what
higher
happened
chance of
to it.
casting it now.
Alright, mark your target.
He's trapped.
Yeah. Oh, almost got him.
Yep, got the
Alright,
soul.
next up.
Oh, you little bitch.
Up high.
Trapped. Trapped.
Oh, you could do multiple at once. I didn't think of that. Oh, I am very low. I am almost dead. I will retreat to a safe distance. You're on your own for now, buddy. Actually, let me see if I can poke him down with an arrow. Miss.
I got him.
Ah, nice. I am on... Yeah, I got brought down to 3 health there. Let me drink restore health potion. And that... Ooh. Oh! Oh. Levitate wore off just then. And I think I took almost exactly enough damage to die. I even drank a potion.
Yeah, you almost T-posed in the air just above the ground and hovered there for a while and then disappeared.
Very nice.
Sad.
Enchant, Mysticism, Unarmored, Sneak, and Mercantile all leveled down by a point. Very sad.
Very sad.
Back at
you can't afford to lose any more Mercantile, my dude.
No, indeed I can't. Right. I guess the quickest way to meet up would be to go to Nissus, I reckon.
Nissus is nice.
I'll take the Silt Strider there, and I think you can get there simply by casting Almcivi Intervention. Who is this woman in the middle of a road for no reason?
They're always
it is a man.
crazy people.
Oh, it's one among thousands. I'm not even going to talk to him. He's literally changed his name to Dreamer. That's how hard he's dreaming.
I've got an Amulet of Divine Intervention. Would that take me to Nissus?
Yes, it will. Either will.
Yeah.
I, however, will need to run all the way around.
I'm at Buckmoth Legion Fort.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's perfect then. I wonder why we didn't go to Nissus. I guess this must be technically marginally closer. That's where I am. I'm right outside Old Room.
Oh, nice.
In fact, I'm going to cast Almcivi Intervention just to get into the temple, since I have an amulet for that, and restore my magicka.
There is someone watching.
Oh, we can rate this temple.
Oh, temple rate. I'm coming.
Oh, I absorbed the blessing. I didn't want it, apparently.
Got how nice having the quiff on your back is.
There's still... I'm still waiting to find... Did they have a Trilith upstairs here, maybe? I need one for my... magicka to regenerate. It's only the Almcivi ones that are... Ah, here we are. Vivek's Fury, I reckon. Oh no, Shrine of the Tribunal. Yes, restore my magicka. Good.
Yes, good.
Any spells?
Restore it.
Is there something?
I think we already have things to cure all the diseases. Absorb fatigue.
But do we need to cure diseases, dude? We're immune.
Yeah, but for others sometimes.
Ah, okay.
Moralize humanoid.
Where's the temple here? Is it inside the crab?
No, it's to the east from the center of town.
Ah, yeah, I see it. The building with the dome on top. Guess they're always built the same. Oh, it's got a nice little compound. Lots of little ash pits down here. Nice little area for some private praying. Five small little ash pits with a few seats around each of them, in a little off-flung wing.
Ah. Base Temple Enjoyer. Problem with the temples is a lot of them are very similar though.
Ooh, the central room though. I love this central little ramp configuration with the upper mezzanine.
Oh, the Shrine of the Tribunal is different on each side. Makes sense,
Yeah.
makes sense. Right, why have we come here? What are we doing again? Oh, we were going to explore that ruin, but then I got Shrek'd, specifically.
Yeah.
I guess we can go back to Vivek and speak with the temple there. Let's see if they have any duties for us here as well. Let's have a word with Tulls Valen. Duties. Have we been lax in our duties? He tells us to belong to the temple is to practice compassion. Vivek often showed compassion to his enemies. You must show compassion by curing Bulfim Gra Shugrars, a Shia Gorath worshipper. I almost said Groshipper.
A Groshipper.
Oh, I ship that. In Melkashishi. Take this potion of Cure Blight. You can cure Bulfim by giving her the potion, but it is expensive. I would prefer you learned a spell such as Realm's Gift and return the potion to me.
Okay.
Okay.
We
Do
can
I
do
know?
that.
Do I know a relevant spell?
There is
I
someone
don't. Do I
watching
have a
me.
relevant
I can
scroll?
tell.
Cure Blight. Let's see.
I don't. We could buy the spell if there's anywhere to learn it. It's probably at a temple.
Yeah, I believe somebody
What
upstairs
do you
sells
think
it.
of our city out there?
Although I'm going to ask people downstairs too. Just want to compare. Ooh, this person has 700 gold. In the room, in the very nice sort of office
Is there
come
something I
bedroom
can do for you?
to the right of the entrance.
Oh, she likes me 78.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
My prices are reasonable.
Spells, Haggle Ash, thank you.
Yeah, not that one.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
There's someone watching me. I can tell. I mean,
You
yeah,
think?
I'm looking at you right now. Nice. Got her down to 3 gold.
This guy sells a cure blight disease on self, but I want it on other.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Well, he sells resist magic, which might be worthwhile at some point.
Spells. Cure paralysis. What did he say the name was of the... Realms'
this one
gift?
has a cure companion blight disease. Perfect.
Will that work?
Although it's very expensive.
This guy here is a Realm's gift.
No, that's
which I
even
think
more
is-
expensive. That cures both, but it's
Oh.
so expensive. How much is the cure companion blight disease for you?
Does this guy sell it?
Yeah, it's the third one for me.
Cure companion paralysis poison. Not for me.
Oh,
Oh no! I've already got a cure companion blood disease.
well
Will that
then.
work?
I think we learnt it to cure a Kwama Queen a while back.
Oh yeah, we did. Because we stand a queen who does not currently have leprosy.
Where's Melkashishi, actually?
I'm currently running around being a stable genius.
My guy. Where is Melkashishi? Travel to Ald Velothi and head east past the Daedric Shrine of Ashalmawia. Continue due east until you reach the mountains, then follow the trail south until you see another Daedric ruin. Jeez Louise, okay. So, Ald Velothi we get to by going... We got to take the Silt Strider there, I think.
Wow. Okay, that hurt significantly more.
Oh, I should rest and meditate on what I've learned.
And so should I, yeah.
Well, let's take the Silt Strider and we can find...
Can
let's see if they
rest
have
when
like
we're
a bed and
dead.
breakfast in Ald Velothi. Never been there, taking the sights.
Where to then?
Why walk when you can...
Nissus.
Goodness.
And then from here... Unless you want to stop and rate the temple.
We could do that. We'll be back at the temple soon for duties anyway.
Yeah, that's
soon,
true. So
I
let's
imagine.
take the Silt Strider further to Alvelothi.
Oh, you have to change. You have to change.
Should we try convincing the guy to give his pants back? I don't think we succeeded last time. He just told us sucker can't even put them on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's try and track down the monster.
Right, let me...
Do you have charm person?
I have I have Charming Touch and Charisma, which I'm pretty bad at casting both of them, but... I think it was the guy in the orange shirt, if I remember correctly. No.
I don't think it's this guy.
No.
I looked at this guy for a while because I thought he looked like the dude, but I don't think it is.
Not this fellow either.
He was going in a big loop around the centre of town. You're a minor. Oh, is it this guy? Pants. Yes, it's this guy.
He likes me 44. What about you?
He keeps walking away, so I can't tell.
Oh. Wait, let me first see... Let me have a think about how I'm going to phrase it. Let me already...
He likes me 55, because I'm the standard, one more than you, plus 10 for Dark Elf, plus ratio, plus you fell off.
Oh, okay.
Plus bald, plus no bitches.
And I also... I'm almost out of mana already. Okay, and I failed both of the spells. Well, at least the temple's right here, and I can give it another go.
I'm just holding him up, or trying to, just standing in his way physically.
I need to dash all the way upstairs in the temple to get the right shrine. Oh, whoops.
What'd you do?
Oh, no, it's fine. I thought, I said, would you like to donate a potion of cure disease and ask for a blessing? And I got the grace of Vivek. Thank you for your justice, Lord Vivek. I shall be neither, the text box disappeared before I could read it. Neither reckless nor arbitrary in my judgment, or something like that. However, there doesn't appear to be a shrine here that I can actually regenerate my magicka from, so... Oh, maybe this one. I like how it's slightly different in each temple. I like it, keeps it fresh.
Ah, damn it, he gave me the slip. Where'd he go? I tabbed out for a second.
He gave you the slip. Unthinkable.
He's a sly one, this pants thief.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
There's a trio of like identically dressed orc guardsmen in uniforms just wandering one corner of the village as well. I feel like we should address that at some point. Oh, found him again.
Ah, okay, good.
He's up way fast, found him near the mine.
Come on. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pants. Oh, I only got to 57.
What if I have persuasion? I admire you, pants thief. Oh, went down to 41.
Nice. Let us try. This pants thief is apparently too high level for us. Let's try him later.
Damn. He's a hard one to crack.
Sneak good. Back to sneak good. Ah, oh yes, we should rest, shouldn't we? Let's go to the temple and rest there. Quick nap. Being smart doesn't hurt, and a little luck now and then is nice, but the key is patience and hard work. And when it pays off, it's sweet! I love the little tidbits there. Okay, strength, willpower, speed, so I can catch you.
I've also got 5 times
Honestly,
speed.
endurance. I'm becoming the tank here, and I need to continue tanking. Slightly invisible. No one will ever know.
Will I get kicked out of the guild, of the temple, if I hit you?
No, but if this guy walks past as you're hitting me...
That's the risk I'm willing to take.
Right. Continue casting this. Right, let's be on our way.
Is there something I can do for you?
This honestly levels it very fast. Right, let's have a word with the Silt Strider driver. And conductor, I guess, is a better word. Where would you like to go? We'd like to go to Ardvelothi, please. Oh, it's not an option.
It's not an option for me. What if we just stole the Silt Strider?
You know how to
threw me
drive
off. No.
I think we just have to go north then. Let me talk to him.
I thought the whole point is they knew how to drive themselves.
Directly north of here along the coast. Yeah, but if there's no port, then how are we going to get off it?
Jumping.
True, but what about him?
Oh yeah, then the Silt Strider doesn't have anywhere to stay. Ooh.
With the power of Bazinga.
Oh, random person in the field.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's a dreamer. I betrayed Lord Dagoth, taste his vengeance. Are you?
I have
Betray
you.
these nuts.
What, a betrayed?
Wow, he was even infected with the corpo, the corpus.
They think it's the divine disease, so we could just be very rude and cure them.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't cure them. It's not a regular disease.
Oh, sorry, yeah, we can cure blight disease, but not
Yeah.
corpus.
Corpus is uncurable, apparently, except for us.
Because it's Ardvelothi is this way. Said.
Yes, 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 along the coast. Follow the coast. Had enough of this nonsense, let's bounce.
Let's
Let's
bounce
get
the
down.
ways.
Can I jump onto this bridge from directly below it? Oh, nearly. Let's try again. Not quite.
It's another person at a crossroads. It's probably a dreamer. Stab first, ask questions later.
Please go ahead.
Sinet Jolene. It's, again, not quite Jolene. Do you want to have a word with not Jolene?
Right, not Jolene.
Jolene,
Who
you
are
better
you?
not take away my man.
Well, it would take a moment to help a lady in distress. Well, she dropped her ring and can't seem to find it. I think it must have rolled down to this pool here, but I can't go and get it because I'm expected to knit it shortly. You see, I'm a private dancer. Oh. And I can't very well smell like icky muck water, now can I? The water's not very deep, and I'd be grateful and in your debt. Yeah. Oh, thank you. When I finish dancing this evening, perhaps we can get together and discuss your reward. Alright. We're in, boys.
No hesitation, you just plunged in. You're
Yeah.
simping, my dude.
Simping and pimping. That's what I do.
See what you can find, but I just want to let you know that she, it appears to be an ambush. There's a very well cloaked, individual over here.
Run while you have the chance.
That being said, she's not very strong, so I don't know what you're doing with, oh, you've already killed her. You've killed the private dancer.
Hell have no fury like a man who didn't get a lap dance.
I've knocked her out. We can level our hand-to-hand if you so wish.
Oh yeah.
No, you're leveling your spear, so to speak.
I was going to level this. We could have leveled this the easy way, or the hard way.
Tavianu Tedran. Oh, 150 gold. How often have they been pulling this prank? An Amulet of Shadows. Amulet of Shadows. Chameleon 25 to 50% for 30 seconds on self. It's not quite as good as R1, but it's something. Would you like that? She's also got some steel arrows and...
Amulet of Shadows. Yeah.
Just search Tavianu.
We could have had a lovely time. Instead, you had to ruin it.
After retrieving the ring for Sinet Jolene, she and an accomplice began to attack me. It seems this was all a ruse to lure unwary travellers to their doom. Well, instead it was they who met their doom.
Said she chose violence.
She chose violence and received in kind.
Fortunately, we're a lot better at doing violence than we are at taking violence.
Yeah, or finding sussy imposters. Edit that out. Note to self.
I don't know. She was kind of sus.
They
Wait,
were.
this
They were
isn't-
both very sus, and they were indeed.
Backers.
Do you want to go to Arkenthunch Sturdums? Oh no, you're being accosted by a
no,
dog.
What the dog doing?
The dog's going to be done, I tell you that much.
Oh, should estimate to what learned again? I guess I have got a lot of skill ups today.
Alright, boys, we got him. Everything's under control.
Nice.
Let me see if I have a torch or something. Ah, lantern, perfect.
I should head. Let's go clear this sky for the temple, and then I need to rest again, and then I may need to head off.
Fair enough. Yeah, that'll be good timing. Okay, Old Velothi is just to the
Okay,
northwest. I believe it's been marked on our map as well.
Oh. Has it?
Yes.
Not for mine. Oh, what the dog doing? Yo,
The dog is done.
that dog got fucked up.
I wasn't going to attack him if he didn't attack us, but again, he chose violence and
I like
got
this
it.
little. Is this like a little outpost turret that's part of the Duomo complex?
It looks like it. I guess
That's cool.
there must be something underground leading to it. They can peek out.
But without having a door that enemies could go in through. That's smart.
Yeah.
It's like a periscope, but on a building.
You'd think the dwarves would have a periscope rather than just a building, a tunnel leading to...
They don't know us what we want.
But make it quick.
Well, we don't know you.
They are
What
willing
do
to
you
offer
want?
us training, but it's not exactly mates rates.
Yeah, well, we don't know you. What do you want? Huh?
We did start the conversation, to be fair. We started the fire. It wasn't always burning until we turned
I
up.
don't have a lot of patience for questions.
That's
Outlander.
those aren't the
There's a
lyrics.
dreamer out here who says she doesn't have a lot of patience for questions, but perhaps we don't have a lot of patience for her.
Where's the dreamer?
You have zero. I don't even think you checked whether she was actually a dreamer first.
No, it's not something for me.
Yeah.
I can tell.
You can tell. You can always tell.
Well, here's one of my arrows, one among thousands.
Right, I believe this is Old Velothi. From
It
here
is.
it was go south and then go east, I think.
Wait, what? We just came here from the south.
Head east. Oh no, head east and then go south. So head east until we get to the this Daedric ruin, which we're going to ignore, and continue east until we reach the mountains.
This is quite an interesting little sort of bit of, especially with the grass. Nice
Oh,
little
it's
sort of
good
bit of
with grass,
upland
isn't
with
it?
the Daedric ruins. The grass does conceal rats, though.
Yes,
Okay, so there's a bridge here.
it's a nice bridge. I like its length.
Like it's girth.
Oh, aren't you easy to please?
And then where do we go from here? South?
Yes.
We appear to be
I'm
going
not
north.
sure this is
though.
the right. I'm not sure that's the right ridge. I think we have to continue.
Keep going east for a bit.
Yeah, until we reach like a mountain range sort of thing. Let me double check. Continue east until you reach the mountains. Yeah, mountains rather than a ridge.
Yo, the dog. What the dog doing? Well, there's mountains here. Oh, and some kind of mine or cavern we should mark for later.
Believe that is a tomb.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Recurring theme of you not recognizing Dunmer tombs.
Well, I've never died, so never been in one.
That's fuck. I give 5 Kwama eggs out of 5 for that comeback.
Never had to go
Yeah.
to one, mate.
You are, in fact, full of eggs over here. Nah. Oh, made it. Just barely. Alright, from atop here we should be able to see Daedric Ruin, one amongst a dozen at least, probably.
Like, at least 10.
We're going into a Daedric Ruin with orcs in it. I'm going to put on my orc helm. I'm going to put on...
I'm gonna use the gravity input to build up my spear charge.
We may be showing compassion, but that doesn't mean I have to look like it. So I'm going to wear the full-on plate orcish helm.
I'm running
Actually, no, let's maintain a compassionate front.
I'm running down like a 70-degree slope to build up gravity on my spear charge, and the first orc I see is
as we
good
know,
there.
it stacks for every second you
Yeah.
What is terminal velocity?
That's how gravity works, man.
Oh, do you want to...
Oh, I got paralyzed.
You will suffer great.
Yeah, let me get the soul tap out.
Well, we can't get this woman's soul, so we'll teach her to
Oh yeah, kill her, obviously.
mess with the best, you get stabbed in the chest.
Ugh.
Could be a Biggie Smalls lyric. Oh,
Oh, careful,
hunger.
got a hunger behind you.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, hunger.
Oh, I need to
Are
keep
you able
using
to
the long
soul trap,
charge.
or...?
No, I'm out of mana and I failed the soul trap.
Oh, okay, let's just
Not particularly impressive
kill the
souls,
boss.
anyway.
I think Hunger's have Grand, but it's like the lowest of Grand, which is exactly what we don't want.
That's kind of the worst of both worlds then, yeah, because we
Yeah,
can't...
it filled to Grand Soul, but it's not as good as we could get it. Oh, here he come. Here come that boy. Let's show
But
him
like
what's up.
the multi-fireball he has is pretty good.
I am already out of mana. Let me eat this
Oh.
rat meat. Let me eat his heart to grow stronger. Oh,
I think I had another fireball. I think there might be a flame atronach somewhere trying to throw fireballs at us.
no, it would have run
No?
over to us. They don't quit easily. Do you have any?
Yes, I've noticed.
I
Oh, it's a
require
scam.
healing? It was a scam.
Stephanie, what?
Absolutely annihilated. One more would be perfect. Perfect, thank you.
I'm up to like a 95% chance to cast
Ooh,
that
maybe
successfully
restore
now.
my magicka a bit as well, and then while you're doing that, I'll practice sneak good.
I think you absorbed that. There you
I
are.
absorbed that one too. This would be
Ooh,
a
I'm
very
so
fast
sneaky.
way for me to level illusion and you to level restoration. Actually, anyway, let's go in. Let me douse my lantern.
Oh yeah, give me a sec to get soul tap, or is it all orcs in here?
All orcs in here sounds like a fucking great name for like a rap track. All orcs in here. Yeah, it doesn't sound good when I say it, but it could be a good rap track.
They seem to not care.
Bulfim Gra Sugars. Bulfim. Bulfim. What? This sounds like something, but not quite.
Bolfordese nuts.
Balling Grow Sugars says, must I constantly be tormented by, leave me, I am diseased and must suffer in solitude. Disease, yes, I have Ash Chankra. Look at my face, my hands. That is why the others stay away from me. You'd better stay away from me too, if you know what's good for you.
It's okay, we've brought a miracle doctor who's going to cure you.
She says, so what is this Ash Chankra you speak of, Gra Sugars? They say it is my disease that angers me. Fools, are you here to mock me as well? And we can either say you are a sad case, or I will heal you.
I've
Tell her
killed
we'll hit her.
far worse than
I will heal you. She says, alright, do as you will. Oh, I didn't even get to say I shall use a spell or use a potion. You just updated the journal mid-conversation. I love it.
I just hit her with it.
She replies,
Why waste
Fool,
time?
I am an orc. Magic has little effect on me. Sheer Gorath has seen to my torment, but if you must try, go ahead. I permit it. And then I ask her about
There
her
is
nature
much to
of being an
discuss.
orc, and she says, if I liked you better, I might tell you.
Nice.
Anyway, you healed her, so that's it, boys. We cured her.
Meowdy. Now let's kill our friends and steal their souls.
Well, we can't steal their stalls, but I'm down for the first part.
I killed you, and I saved your life. That means I get the right to
We
take you
killed
out.
her. If we kill her now, does it change the ending of the quest? Hey, her friends could have been nice. Could have thanked us for healing her, but instead they chose death.
You're hardly a
Oh, she's friends with an orc?
I love this guy who is, as in his dying breath, exclaims, "You're hardly a match for me."
Well,
He was right.
It was not an even match.
He
We got a
wasn't
glass.
wrong.
Ooh, glass axe.
Ooh.
That
Are
should
you,
sell
are
well.
you an axe man yourself? I'm an axe man. I've got 52 in axe. I'll be taking that.
Destruction book here, a hypothetical treachery.
And it will be replacing my daunting mace in the hotbar inventory magic item.
Yo, what did I just grab?
I'll take the
I just
scroll
grabbed
to add to my
some-
collection.
No, I grabbed something that was worth a lot just now, but I have no idea what it was. Oh, it's a filled grand soul gem.
Very nice, very nice.
Nice.
Ooh, a
Soul
pair
gem.
of Daedric chests.
Oh, this is a trapped.
You can
back
you
here.
can pick that one. I'm gonna let
Trapped disarmed, and then one of my lockpicks. There they are. 3 sapphires, no diamonds. Rip.
no diamonds.
They could try the
Oh, easy.
easy clap.
Shadow quality, fire shield quality. I'll take the shields and such. Fortify personality standard. I guess I'll hold on to that. I'll carry stuff, but either of us can use it if we're trying to be
What's that
convincing.
opening spell called? I've got open strong, but there's another one.
The silver flame blade is not that great, honestly. I'll take. Do you want the potion?
Yeah, I'll take the potion.
Yeah, they can help you train sneaking at the very least. Are you able to... Is the Dwemer cylinder useful for anything? No, we already gave a coherer to Devaith.
Lock is too complex.
Did
so
you
I think we've got to use.
Did you read a hypothetical treachery, by the way? It's a skill.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Very
the
nice,
destruction
very
skill.
nice. If you give me back some of my magicka, I might be able to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
What a goofy shenanigan this is. Yeah, it's unlocked, by the way.
Nice.
More gold.
Oh, rising force.
Icebreaker. Well, it's got a unique name, so we've got to take it for the collection. I'm sure Caius.
Put it in Caius will love that.
Yeah. Icebreaker. I love it. Great name. Nice.
Hey,
nice
man,
to
we
meet
said-
you.
There is much to discuss, much to learn.
Yeah. Thanks.
A soul gem. Quama warrior. Okay. Oh, that's a diamond. Although, is it cursed? It's not cursed. Is the emerald cursed? Yes, it is behind you.
Oh,
Time to test out
time.
my axe.
Nice soul,
Wow.
bitch.
We absolutely destroyed him. I hope.
Dremora Lord. Yeah, Grand Soul Gem Dremora Lord worth 40,000.
Okay. Well, at least you know it'll be knocked down by a lot, so you can just use that to instantly buy somebody out.
Yeah.
But we typically want the scarier looking Dremora Lords. I don't know if you can see this guy's face too. Well, you saw his face,
Yeah.
or at least his
Now,
helmet.
now I'm a believer.
Hey, or an unbeliever. Such is the nature of.
I'm a believer.
Because he's a Dremora.
I guess we can go back to the temple. Report our success, and then
Yeah.
I need to sleep again.
And then he ate my face.
Dun, 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 dun.
Because he's a Dremora.
So much blood. Ooh. Ah, Pet the dog.
Now I need a lawyer. Better Call Saul in this universe. Did you know that Civvy says you have rights? Did you know you have rights? Civvy says you do. The temple says you don't. I pulled the quick draw on him. Alright, should we make our way back to Vvardenfell and see if we can find ourselves a bed there? I believe this is still Redoran territory, so we should have the right to stay in their barracks. Oh, we're going south, whoopsie. Little whoopsie. This way, boys.
Oh, what the
We
dog
got a
doing?
bounce. Oh, I can no longer bounce. I got 1 mana left. Magica, excuse me. Let's take
Wow,
this,
sucks
this
to suck.
short and stubby bridge.
Not
You
the long and girthy
say
one.
that, but where even are you? Oh, I see. Bouncing over there. Oh, and an Argonian? Oh no, a Khajiit, a very violent Khajiit. Let's let him follow us all the way back to Old Velothi and see how they feel about this situation. Let's get their opinion.
I'm just his speed while I'm running backwards.
You can be the second opinion, but let's get a third. Why stop there? You know, let's get everyone weigh in with their thoughts on the matter.
This one is no more.
He's just stopped. He's stuck on a rock.
He's,
oh, no,
he's
okay, there we
jumping
go.
out.
There we go.
This is a strange situation where a rat is in turn chasing him.
The rat's chasing the cat.
I feel like
wrong.
I feel like something's not quite right here.
We're in the middle of a
the
damn
rat got
limerick.
bored. The rat actually thought, you know what, this is stupid. I'm not dealing with this. Oh, the
That's okay,
rat's
we got
chasing
a
us
new
from
rat.
the other side now.
He phoned another rat and was just like, yeah, no, they're out of
Ah,
my
we're going
area. I'm going to
past-
need
we're
you
going
to
past
cover the
that
thing.
tomb. We found a landmark of sorts.
What is that dude thinking as he watches us come
What
past?
is that dude thinking? Excuse me, do you have an opinion on this? Sason,
One of those things.
what's your state of... Oh, he says, please, can you help me? My wife has been taken by cultists. Taken by cultists? Yes, I'm sure that's who they were. We were travelling to visit friends near Old Velothi when some men surprised us. As you run around in the background. In and out the weasel. They cast me into a sorcerer's sleep, and when I woke up, Malexa was gone. They've probably taken her to perform some unholy ritual on her. I'm certain of it. Please, can't you help? I've very little to offer you in return, only 200 septims, but I am a member of House Redoran, and I will make sure to let them know of the help you have given me. Will you help? I beg you. All right,
House of Doran's going to pick us up
we'll
for
try
it,
and
then
find
absolutely, yeah.
Alexa.
I'm just fucking breaking this guy's
There's
ankle.
a shrine just to the west, and he suspects that's where they've taken her. He says, please hurry. He says, I don't even want to think about what's going on, it's too horrible. Right, let's do that next time. For now, let's bring this cat back to Velothi. I believe he's lost. The rat seems to have taken a liking to me for some reason.
Oh no, the rat swapped over to me. They're
Oh, he
going
swapped
up.
over to you. Maybe now he's swapped over to the cat. He likes how the tables have turned. He's exploiting the situation to his advantage.
I had to slow down. I have to run backwards, otherwise I outpace him and he
Oh,
starts
I
to
think
lose
we've
interest.
ended up at a different town, so I guess we could stop off here instead. This must be, not Velothi. Maybe this says what it is. Cool? Is this cool? Is this too cool for school?
Cool, just cool. Nice.
Do you want to bring
Yeah,
this
okay.
guy to the... Yeah, to the east. A bit more, please.
Just a little bit more. Just through the fence here, if you don't mind, sir.
Be
Thank
careful
you.
not to hit the silt strider that you're about to walk by the legs of.
Mm-hmm.
What absolute shenanigans. So we've brought this bandit. Here we are. Brought this bandit all the way back to Cool. Oh, we're not quite there. I think it's just down here, actually.
Oh, we got a hit in. Bastard.
How rude. How rude.
No, it's okay. Once he's in the town square, we'll beat him to death with our fists.
Yes, we'll send
Really
an
send a
example
message.
to the others.
Yeah.
Here's what you get if you're a cat.
Right. I think we've got to do it here then.
I think the guards, if they even exist, absolutely do not care.
Wow, he just immediately went down with one hit. But then so did I.
I think I accidentally hit you once.
Oh, because we had
I
the
think it's 'cause you're
stamina
out
from,
of stamina,
from
yeah.
sprinting, yeah.
I think he was also out of stamina though. Let's be very careful not to accidentally hit the villagers. We're just completely indifferent to what's going on.
Completely non-phased. A standard Orcon. It's sad when you see a community that's this desensitized to Orcon, rat on, cat on, elf violence.
Oh, get rat on.
You still alive, bitch?
Mind out, the fellow behind you. Wow, he really is just watching. He's just like, wow, sad. Careful. There's too many people walking around. You'll probably hit them. Just bring them back here. Let them chase us. Down by these canoes. Oh, yeah, that works. He's down. Let's take care of this rat next. There we go.
This is how we take care of the rats back in the Imperial City, boys. Is he even dead or is he faking it? I can't loot him.
I can't loot him either. I think it's the grass that's in the way. We have to actually look at him. Yeah, Tabira. 2 moon sugar. This guy was high as fuck. I'm confiscating his stolen goods. Oh, I can't for some reason.
I'm going to talk to this guard captain to ask her what the fuck she's up to. Oh, she's a mercenary. Okay, so we weren't paying her, so she wasn't going to help.
Bogdub Snagra. She's not even a grow orc. How can I believe that she's going to be strong? It's orcism right there.
Where's the inn? Is there an inn?
Yeah, is there an inn? Helga's shack.
I tried the only stone building in the place. They didn't have an inn.
Press your luck. You're on your honor.
The rest it's all just like little
I was about to
huts.
call her. I was about to say, yeah, she does look like a bit of a Helga, and then she said, "Don't press your luck. You're on your honor," and I thought better of it.
Yeah, I don't think this place has an inn.
Can we
It's all
befriend
just
someone to stay in their shack?
individual people. In the
Oh, hang
love
on.
shack.
No, it might be.
Love shack, baby.
Check a look. This guy has 2 doors to his shack. He's flexing on us.
God damn.
Star. There's a latrine. Let's check out the this house.
No,
It might
this
be
is- this-
Thonga's trade house. Can we? Any good trades here? Ondi, who are you? Tell us about your background. She's a knight errant. So I guess.
Oh, I'm out of uniform. I should talk to her when I'm serious.
Oh. You serious? What about
Well,
this?
we're supposed to have fixed that by getting the medal.
Yes, but only one of us has the medal.
Oh,
do you want
God,
me to
yeah.
make a forgery?
But first I need to buy my
Well,
forgery
I
papers.
think let's just say we're taking 5 in the trade house to, like, you know, restore our arms and armor before we go into that Daedric ruin to rescue Malexa, Sasson's husband, who's being accosted by cultists.
No time for sleep when there's cultist matter going on. Good point.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll just catch our breath, having run away and beat that cat to death. Excuse me, nothing to do with you. We've got nothing against cats. It was
Yeah.
a
It's just
personal
this particular
thing.
cat
It
was a
personal
bad apple.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a rat. We could tell because other rats were chasing him.
Exactly.
Anyhow, I love the Knight Errant's Templar uniform. It looks very good with the skirt and everything.
Yeah, that shit's good.
Anyhow, I like this trade house. It's got a little bit of everything, but it's all nicely and neatly arranged. I like the shelf sticking out of the wall with the assortment of items on there. The baskets hanging off a rope on the ceiling. There's the little things. But anyway, having appreciated this shop, your guys' shop sufficiently. Oh, hang on, what's this trap door?
What is it, Outlander?
Yo! Come
Oh,
down here.
underground club.
This is a-
it's a bar. It's a fucking bar.
Right, okay, you know what? This calls for a drink. Couple of ales. You're an ale
Couple of
kind of
ales.
gentleman. We know that. 2 ales. Pronto. Oh, 90. What's your disposition with her?
45.
Oh, it's one more than me. Grab us a couple of ales.
I'll grab a couple. There's some absinthe. Wick wheat ale.
Couple of wick wheat ales. Sounds perfect.
Yeah. They can sit on this little table in the corner.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, love it. I can even just about cram myself in.
Where are they in my bag? thought they'd be misc. Oh, I forgot to hit offer. That's what it is. I didn't buy them. I always forget that.
Let me take off my hat.
Right.
Very well, very well. Yes.
Pop one there, and pop the other one. Yeah. Now be careful not to take something else.
Yep.
But oh,
What's
Yeah.
this smell?
Very good, very
yeah.
good. Job
I'm
well
getting
done.
hints of green.
We cured, well, today we cured an orc, killed all of her not so caring friends who didn't even thank us for being her benefactor.
Yeah.
We ran away and promptly dispatched a cat. A rude cat full of skooma, very high, no good. His rat friends that were chasing him, again, not the best of friends, wouldn't recommend them. Would kind of trying to just bite his and our ankles. We walked across the entire Vvardenfell in total silence. Walked might be a bit of a stretch. We walked in air. We levitated. Did a little bit of.
Hey, we were moving our legs. We were walking.
Yeah, we were walking. We were walking. In our defence, just
Yeah,
not on the
yeah.
ground. Who says walking has to be restricted to?
So that's so ground centric. SMH.
Very ground centric.
Have an open mind.
Very gravity biased.
Yeah.
I don't gravitate towards that kind of
I haven't
that school
seen
of
that
thought.
before.
Walk wherever you please, king, queen. Non-gender specific monarch.
Monarch. Yeah.
Not non-monarchical monarch. Yeah, you know, just it's the hierarchy is in the mind. Be a
chief.
superior
Is
being.
that just that's just chief?
Yeah, be a superior being. Drink wick-wheat ale and go rescue in preparation for rescuing a dude's wife from cultists. That's us. Just two loose cannon cops. I think I can't even say one of us is a loose cannon.
I think
Just two
absolutely. We're basically just a mobile artillery detachment at this point.
just a pair of Bazinga bonobos.
A
Chimping
pair of
out.
dudes, you know, just two guys being dudes.
Very much so. Alright, well, glad we found this little underground bar. Glad we stopped to have a little look around.
Yeah, surprise
That trade
nice bar
house.
for this place.
Surprise secret trade house. Very good, very good. Alright, well. Good place to call it a day for tonight.
I am out of the server.
Safely logged out, very good. Same here, this is where I find out that I didn't record magically or some shit. No, I didn't.